in this. Saka with a delightful pass. That's a brilliant goal. Eddie Nketiah with an impudent backheel. It's a red card. Gets a bit of the ball. That is dangerous. He's jumping it with 2 feet.
LGFC take 10 for the team. Lucas, state your name, team, shirt number and position.
Name is Lucas Giorgio, position centre back, number 3, and I play for Leverstock.
Who is your favourite football team and player?
Favourite football team, keeper, and I've got 2 players, Rob Dickey and Virgil van Dijk.
Who is your favourite Leverstock player and why?
It's between either Jamie or Josh, because their work rate up top is very good and helps the team out a lot.
What is your favourite food?
I have a pasta or a steak.
What job do you think you'll do when you leave school?
I'll be a professional footballer.
What's your favourite, sweets or chocolate?
Sweets.
What's the first thing you're going to buy when you become a professional football player?
Maybe a dream car.
What make?
I think maybe like a Lamborghini truck or something big, but very good.
Not your dad a new van. Where would you love to go on holiday next, and who would you take with you?
Probably go Spain. Last time I went, I enjoyed it, and I would take my friends.
Where would you... Sorry. Name 2 players in our squad that should be professionally signed right now.
Josh and Joe.
Which parents would you like to run the line? Big G.
Oh, Gary. Big G.
And that concludes our 10. Thank you very much.
What is your name?
Jamie McIntosh.
Team?
Leverstock Green.
Shirt number?
49.
And position?
Striker.
What is your favourite football team and favourite player?
Brentford and Ivan Toney.
Who is your favourite Leverstock player and why?
Shay Robinson. He's got absolute finesse.
What is your favourite food?
Pasta.
What job do you think you'll do when you leave school?
Gardening with Andy.
Fair play. Sweets or chocolate?
Sweets.
What's the first thing you're going to buy when you become a professional football player?
A new pair of curtains.
Where would you love to go on holiday next, and who are you taking with you?
Zimbabwe and the whole football team.
Different. Name 2 players in our squad that should be professionally signed right now.
Shay Robinson and Shay Kelly.
Which parents would you like to see run the line next?
Gary and Tim.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Oakland's College. I know I'd get the word out there eventually. For a match between Welwyn Garden City Reds versus Leverstock Green. If we can just quickly go through our setup for today. In goals, we've got Freddie. The back four, we have Samir, Lucas, Shay Kelly, and UV. Midfield, we've got Joe, Arthur, and Shay Robinson. And up front, we've got Josh, Jamie and Sid. If I can now pass you over to Macca and Ash for our commentary.
Lovely introduction, thank you very much, mate. How are we, Ash?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Macca?
Very well, thank you for asking. Had a good week?
Very good week.
Yeah,
very
lovely
good
to
week.
see you here, mate. Lovely to see you. How'd you feel?
Yeah, very good, very good. Bit nervous for the boys.
Yeah.
I'm expecting, obviously, a good start for them. But yeah, how you been?
I've been all right. I'm sweating a bit now, Ash, to be honest with you. That
Yeah.
goalkeeper training, I don't do anything besides just throw the ball and kick the ball. And already I've worked up a sweat. That's just a
But
sign
I'll
of
be
age,
honest
the
with
big
you, you know,
5-0.
that surprised a lot of the parents that we didn't know you were an actual goalkeeper coach as well.
Well, I wouldn't say a natural goalkeeping coach. It's just something
No,
that
I
I've
think-
muddled along
I think
and
you're
done.
underestimated, mate.
No,
So
no.
you're a dark horse. Isn't it? A lot of things parents don't know about you.
Yeah, that's true. Can we move on from that, Ash?
Yeah, okay, let's carry on then.
But it's a lovely surface.
It is.
Weather's
it
kind
is.
to us.
Are you a fan of Astra?
This kind, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kind, I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit with this one.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of the coaches, they don't like Astra. They think that, as opposed to the natural grass, they get a lot of injuries.
Yeah,
on
don't get me
AstroTurf.
wrong, Ash. I'd much rather play on grass.
Yeah.
Much rather play on grass. That's a lovely
Right.
ball from Jamie to
That
Sid
is,
to run
isn't
onto. It's causing problems early on. So I'd much rather play on grass. But I suppose as the weather gets on the turn and it gets a little bit worse, at least, boys, wonderful header from Sid.
He was.
At least it gets the game played.
It does.
Even though
It,
this time of year we shouldn't really have a problem. But
That's-
it does cause more injuries. It does.
Yeah, no, I agree. Especially like saying when it's raining and it's a bit slippery. But yeah,
Seamus is coming across there. He's read it well. He's
oh,
read it well.
that's typical Seamus. Typical
is.
Seamus reads the game brilliantly.
It does a
and make
simple
sure
thing.
yeah.
Does a simple thing there.
Simple
Just plays
thing.
it out, yeah.
That's what you need to do. Keep
Yeah.
it simple.
So when you played, Ash, what position was you?
I started off
Even
a
though you still
striker
Striker.
originally.
Yep.
When in my young days,
Yeah.
I started off a striker.
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
That's a man's magazine, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you would know, Gal.
See, I'm glad Gary interfered there. Do you know why? Now
Why
I
is
know
it?
what level we can take this to now, isn't it? See, I was a bit like my first commentary. I was told, you need to keep it a bit.
So you found the boundaries already?
I found the boundaries already. Probably going to cross it at some point. But,
Yes, that has been
you're,
known.
you're here to keep me
Early
intact.
dangerous one. Freddie got across well there.
Yeah.
If you can see, that's the one thing that we saw, we said to the keepers before, Ash, is that for a keeper it's really hard to find your footing in the goal because you've got no turf to come off, no grass to get your studs into.
True.
It's
That's
very hard.
true.
If you see Fred trying to shuffle his feet, which he does
Yeah.
really, really well. It's
Yeah.
not as easy to get any grip on this surface, Good distribution out wide.
Unlucky.
So have you enjoyed the season so far, Ash?
I have. It's been really good. Some great football being played. I think each game the kids improving. I don't know if you agree with that.
I totally
they're
agree.
learning, they're improving. Okay, sometimes the score doesn't go our way, but they never have their heads down. I thought that was that
good
was
spot
a
from
big
the ref
thing.
there.
It was.
The ref looks young, but then everyone looks young to us now, Ash.
He does, and it's not an easy job.
It's not
an easy job.
No, fair play to him.
I tend to do a few refereeings as well on the weekend, and I'm telling you, you get a lot of stick from the parents, especially from the younger age. But at this age, I think it seems to have sort of calmed down now.
Yeah, it's one of those
Parents'
things where
interference.
you're never going to win, are you? You're always going to
You never win.
either make a wrong decision in someone's eyes or a
Exactly.
wrong choice. So
But one thing I've learned as if you are refereeing, never make eye contact with any of the parents.
yeah.
just
Oh,
get
we've
on
got
with
a
your
dangerous
job.
one here. Sorry, Ash. We've got a dangerous
No.
one here. He's going to strike that, but well done
That's
from
a good
Seamus. He
block.
closed that
Good
space
block.
down again.
So we were looking at number 18 earlier before the game. We were saying he looks like a very strong lad. It's going to
Big
cause problems.
Size.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Already for me, I kind of like the look
Yeah.
of the centre half for Oaklands. He looks like a very dominant player at centre half.
Yeah.
Communicates really well early on.
No, he does.
I think it was. You was hoping it was the ice cream van. Weren't you? What would you go for if the ice cream man turned up now? What would you be going for, bud? I reckon. I reckon you're a big feast kind of guy. Do you remember the big feast? Chocolate in the middle. Would you go for that?
Oh, well played by
what would you have,
Seamus. Let the ball run out. That was great
I
play.
would normally be that kind of guy, but now I just like vanilla. And since I've had some biscuits bought for me, oh, he's got some as well.
He's got some as well. That's all he's got in that bag.
I haven't got them out yet.
Hey, going to surprise us, are you, Ash? What about you, Ash? What would you go with the ice cream man if you turned up now?
Oh, I love my strawberries juice.
You what? Sorry.
Strawberry juice.
Strawberry juice?
On my 99 flake.
99. There's no
With-
flakes at the moment. They're
No.
through here opens.
Oh.
This is dangerous. Samir's done well to get across.
Well
Freddie,
done, Freddie.
well done.
That just sounded like a giant euphemism.
Yeah, it did. All around. I would go for the one, I can't remember what it's called. The one with the bubble gum at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Screwball.
Yep, I like that. I'd go for a strawberry one though.
All right, let the strawberry go. Ash, we know you like strawberry. I'll get you a
we're
punny
gonna-
next week, yeah?
But we know we'd like a lot of juice all over it, is it?
Yes. a lot of
Yes,
juice.
yes,
Nuts
again.
as well. I like, oh.
Let's move on now.
Yep.
Let's move on. Corner from Oakland. Oh, sorry, Welwyn.
Well done,
done,
Freddie.
Fred.
Good hands. Good safe hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's worked
do a
hard.
lot of that.
He's worked hard to work on the second touch as well.
Yeah.
Great save by Everett there.
So yeah. So Welwyn do look very strong on the counter, don't they?
They do.
Shay again covering so much ground. Shuttle to shuttle to shuttle. Done so well there, Shay. Little Shay. Great tackle from Lucas. Read the game so well, but he does that week in, week out, doesn't he, Ash?
He does, and I'll be honest with you, as good as he is in midfield as well, but I think we do lose a lot when he sort of pushes up and he sort of moves away from his defensive role.
Yeah.
He's so strong and he reads the game so well.
He does
And
read
his
the game well.
distribution is fantastic from the back as well.
You're right, buddy.
So his attributes there,
Oh, there's
that's
a cheeky snapshot.
never easy for the keeper, that
It's
one.
not, it's
Reading the flight.
And the thing is as well, we noticed when we during the warm-up, the amount of moisture that's coming off this surface, because
Yeah.
we spoke about earlier with the surface,
Yeah.
it does hold the moisture. Very
does.
hard for goalkeepers.
It does.
That's a great ball down the channel.
It is.
Shane's done well to get across there, Joe. Closing
That's-
the ground superbly quick.
It's good pressing by Jamie. I've noticed that in the last couple of games, our front three or front two have been pressing really well.
Yeah, they do.
They've been putting more pressure than they used to.
I suppose, like you
and-
said earlier, actually, they get an understanding together
Yeah,
about when to go.
definitely. Bit more confident.
But then again, the coaching that they're receiving this season
Fantastic,
from Adam,
fantastic.
from Lee, from Stu, and Dan, it's been tremendous, isn't it?
It has. And the thing is, you could say that sometimes too many coaches
Spoil the broth.
spoil the broth. Yeah, 100%. But I think they just link so well. They've got so much mutual respect for each other, the coaches.
That's a good ball, that.
It is.
Yeah, I think you're right, mate.
Oh, yes,
And
that's
it's
gone out.
sometimes you kind of find that 3-4 opinions is really insightful because they come to a collective agreement. You know,
Yeah,
if you get
they
all
do.
those opinions.
They do. And I think the fact that they respect Adam's abilities
Yeah.
and what he's doing with the boys, and the main thing is the boys really do get on well with Adam. And
he's got great
you know,
rapport
They
with him.
really look forward to the training sessions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they do.
that's
It makes
good.
them interesting,
It
doesn't
does.
it?
It does.
And as good as it is to see a young ref, it's great to see a young coach like Adam.
It is.
You
It
know,
is.
It's wonderful to see that the
It
game
is,
is
yeah.
in good hands.
And it's quite a high level of coaching he's done as well.
Yeah, it is.
So it's
It is.
credit to him.
Full credit, yeah. He's working hard on himself. They can change the play very
They
well.
do. I was
Welwyn.
just thinking that. I was thinking they love the switch of pass,
Yeah,
but it's
they
not
do.
just any long ball.
No,
it's
it's a-
calculated.
It is. It is. So you can see they sort of seem to play a holding midfielder, really. Probably the two, so.
They are.
Would you say
yeah.
it's a 4-2-3-1 they're playing? I mean, it kind of looks that way sometimes.
It does. It does look like that.
Another cheeky shot.
Another long shot.
It's a bit of an early sign there,
Yeah.
Ash, that they've had
It
a couple
is.
of shots.
It is. Do you think Freddie had that covered?
Yeah.
He didn't jump very high for that. I think he had it covered.
He knew.
He knew.
He
Yeah.
knew. So Welwyn have already posed a couple of shots at us. Be nice if we could get an early shot off now. What are we into?
It is.
Coming up to the 10-minute mark.
What I
With-
would like to see is the boys push up a bit as well, I'll be honest, the
Yeah.
back four, because
Yeah.
we invite a lot of pressure. So the ability is there. I think they can push up. You know,
Oh,
they've got
without a
quality defenders we have. And we're not forgetting, obviously, Samir's pace as well.
Oh, he's got a wonderful turn of pace, isn't he?
He has.
He's
Yes,
got a
that's what you call wing back.
Did you have pace like that at that age? At that age, I said.
Not at that age, no. No, I was
What,
too
you got it
round.
now? You got it now? If that
No,
ice cream
not
van
anymore.
comes, you
Not
watch Gary's
anymore.
pace. You watch Gary's turn of pace if he is at that ice cream van again. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's incredible pace.
And I just, there's a little bit of a.
I thought that was a bit of a pull. Yeah,
I thought it was. The
definitely.
referee's
Yeah.
done well. He's let,
a good
let the
spot.
game develop. Yeah. While we've got the opportunity, I'd just like to say, get well soon, Tim.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Hopefully he's watching and he's well enough, kind of thing. But
Yeah.
and Tim and Brandon,
Brandon.
because a pair of them not being here today, that's a great ball down the channel.
Oh,
Bit
lucky.
much
Just
on it,
couldn't
but
keep it on.
good idea. So hopefully they get well soon, and
Yep.
it's a shame that we're not listening to Tim today, and it's me.
I know, it's a massive shame.
What do you mean, you know?
I had some good ideas planned.
Oh, did you? Have
Yeah.
has that gone out the window?
No, I can't use the same jokes
Is
on
that
you.
what's in that bag? Is it a bag of tricks? Is it?
It was a bag of tricks. There's a few jokes in there that I thought I might, but yeah,
Like a wedding speech.
it was.
Wasn't Brandon at Gymkhana again yesterday?
He was, and I think getting onto that Shire pony, he just tweaked his hamstring a little bit.
Apparently he had a little bit of a mare.
Oh, I'm here all week.
Oh no, it's Tim. He likes a mare or two.
Well closed down by Jamie. There's that ball
That's
just
good ball.
making him turn.
But I have to say, the parents really enjoyed the commentary. Yourself and Tim done a great job.
Yeah, thank
really
you.
good job.
That's
Martin did one week as well. That was really good, and it's not easy because you don't know what to expect.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's a great initiative and it's great to hear different voices.
It
It's
is,
lovely
yeah.
to see yourself,
Yeah.
Martin do it,
Yeah.
and there's plenty of people. But it's a little bit intimidating, scary, can't it?
It can be, but like you're saying, it's good to hear the different voices, and you know, some people sound better.
Sorry, Ash.
No,
That's
no,
wonderful play
that's
from
right.
UV.
He's played a lot of minutes as well. UV.
Great
He's
closing
done really
down from
well.
Jamie. That's the first time ball down the channel for Sid to run onto. Again, good turnout for spectators again, Ash.
It is very good.
Thought he turned his ankle.
No,
Thankfully, he hadn't.
thankfully he hasn't. Yeah,
Because he has got a wonderful turn on him, Joe. Look at the attitude to chase back there.
Great.
Brilliant. Oh, he's just giving a little nudge back, but great attitude from Joe. 'Cause he
I don't
covered
think
a
that
lot of
free
ground.
kick was for Seamus's tackle, was it?
I think it was from Joe shoved him
Yeah.
behind. Yeah, I think it was
Right,
just
I
a
thought
little
so.
arm across the back of the Welwyn player.
That was a great
Again,
tackle, though.
it was a right decision for me from the referee. But great attitude from Joe.
The only thing going for us on this free kick is more central, so it's not much of an angle. So I
No,
think
so is it a drill, do you reckon?
I think it'd be more power than because it's sort of straightforward.
But we've got to be set.
Yeah,
That's,
I thought so.
that's lost, I think.
That is lost, mate.
Yeah.
That is lost. Are
When-
you gonna?
And
Hello.
Paul says that he's straight off to find that
I
ball.
was going to say Paul's going. I don't know which angle he's going to try and go through to go and get that ball back.
He's literally the oldest ball boy I've ever seen. So today, sadly, Martin can't be with us.
Oh, right, okay.
because sadly, Ryan is injured.
Injured, so yeah.
Which is a real shame. And speedy
is,
recovery,
it is.
Ryan, because he's done so
Definitely.
well. So sadly, Martin was going to pick the unofficial man of the match, so I'm led to believe. Is that right, Ash?
That is right. That is right. Yeah.
So I think in his place, sorry, we just got a little counter here with Joe and Joe 1-on-1. He's got the legs all day long to throw a trick or two in there and get an end product. See, that's not a bad idea, but just got to watch that little breakdown, Ash.
That is.
Because they've got front runners. Sorry, we'll just go back to the unofficial man of the match just while this phase of play. Good, UV.
well played, UV.
UV.
Right in there.
Good, Sid.
Good tackle.
He's closing it down.
That is good by Sid as well.
So yeah, sorry, Ash. So I think the unofficial man of the match. Oh, hold on, we've got another chance. So we go back to the unofficial. If he can cut across, he's done well. He's going at his left peg. He's unlucky.
Unlucky.
Little toe poke, but good front run in there.
Good.
So
Good
we've got a
break.
chance, Ash.
That was a good chance.
sign.
That was a good chance.
And maybe the last 3 or 4 minutes, we've got our foothold into the game and a bit more possession.
We have. They're playing well up front. Oh, unlucky. Lost the under his
Commentators
feet
keep
there.
left there. It happens, doesn't it, Ash?
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens, mate.
that's-
Arthur's through ball. Unlucky.
Good idea from Arthur, to be honest.
But it just gives the forwards a bit of confidence there as well when they get through, knowing
it
they can
does.
break the back four down.
Yes, and they're there to be taken.
Arthur solid again in midfield. Oh, unlucky. Jamie nearly
So,
got
yeah,
caught
so
there.
the unofficial man of the match, so I'm led to believe, he's going to be chosen by Gary today.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, is
That's
that,
good.
Is that all right?
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
Gary, so we'll have a chat with him at some point about his early thoughts. We're only, 18 minutes into the game. And the reason I know it's 18 minutes, that's a great header.
It is.
And he's there on the second one as
Another
well,
great
Lucas.
header
Well
there.
done. And I think, sorry if you heard a bit of bad language, but I think Lucas is right. Those second balls, I think we need to pick a few more up. So it's great to hear from Lucas. Oh, hold on, we're played.
Quick free kick.
Where are we up to here? The refs lost.
It was a moving
Yeah,
ball. I
good
thought so as
decision,
well.
good
Yeah,
decision,
that was
good
very
decision.
good decision.
And I've got to be honest, Ash, wonderful from Andy, the linesman.
Yeah.
Because he knew he didn't move.
flagged it. He flagged it.
understands the game. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So I know the time. because very generously I've had a stopwatch donated by Gary. So that's wonderful new stopwatch. And if anything gets me excited in this world, Ash,
Yeah.
I do like a nice bit of new coaching equipment.
Bit of tech.
Oh, I love a bit of
new
tech.
tech.
Oh, another little loose shot there,
Oh,
Paul, while you're there.
Nearly. They like their high shots, don't they?
They do like their high
Yeah,
shots.
they get their
If it
foot
was Gaelic
right,
football,
right under the ball.
if it keeps like that all day long, Ash, I'll be happy.
Very happy. Very happy.
Welwyn play some lovely football, don't they?
They do. They do.
Play
But
some wonderful zip-zap
yeah,
football.
coming back to the tech though. Yeah, Gary's just introducing new innovations week after week.
What, stopwatch?
The stopwatch.
Well,
the
I think that's been
cameras,
invented
the
for a
mics.
while, Ash.
To bring it though, it's another thing, isn't
It
it?
is to
It's
bring it.
invented.
It is,
did,
yeah.
did we ever think of that ourselves? We have to wait for Gary to think of these things.
Well, I do have a stopwatch for every game of football I ever go to. It's just a force of habit. It's sad. Oh, Joe. Great ball from Joe to Josh. Lovely
That's a
shot.
good shot.
Good
That
shot.
is a
Good
great
save.
shot.
Oh, we just
That
couldn't
is
pick
a
up the
good
pieces.
shot.
Oh, well done, keeper.
I have to say, watching the keeper in the warm-up, I was saying to one of the parents, he is a good keeper.
Yes.
He's a good shot stopper.
And he pulled off a good save there.
He did,
Good
he
hands
did.
there. And a good thing from a coaching perspective there. Actually, didn't deflect it into the
No,
striker's path.
exactly, yeah.
And as we pan to Andy there, wonderful figure of a man running the line.
He is, isn't he?
He does, and breaking news, he does shave his hair every Friday. That's going to go past, I think.
The
but
flag's
they-
up. The flag's up
the
anyway.
flag is
Yep.
up.
So Andy doing his job
The
again.
ref is not showing any signs of interest there. He's now realised.
Yeah. I think because Stuart's not here, we've got Sonny filling in there with the.
Yes, it definitely helps booming voice.
Yeah. Again, another
Yes.
person missing today, Stuart.
It's a big loss, isn't it?
It is.
today?
It is. He sort of
Stuart.
motivates the boys on the touchline.
Yeah, definitely.
How come every time Andy lifts up his flag, he says, "Who are you?"
You can't help it. It's his
Who
catch.
are you?
It's his
Well done,
catchphrase,
Andy.
isn't it? And now he's interacting with the parents as well. Oh, if that had come off.
I don't like all those goals over there.
It's a bit confusing, Gary, isn't it?
For me, it is.
Yeah. And for anybody watching, I'm sure that's. And see, that's caused them a problem there because the keeper's come.
Yep.
He's
Outside his
done,
area.
he's done well.
To be fair, well played by
Clever
the keeper.
defending from
Yeah.
Welwyn as well. If you see,
It is.
the two of them got together and blocked Jamie's run.
They did.
Very
they did.
clever.
And the keeper sort of faked he was going to kick it out, but
Good strength from
no,
Samir there. Good
yeah,
strength.
It was.
And a good bit of
It was
distribution
never a foul,
as well.
so he did well to get in there. They hassle well, don't they, Welwyn Garden?
Look at
They
that.
hassle. They don't let them sit
They
on the
don't
ball.
let
They
them
don't give them a time of day to even think about the next pass.
Josh did exceptionally well there with
Great.
three of them around.
I think it'll work well for us if we sort of play it out to the wings.
Oh, good recovery from Juve. Good
That was a
strength from
crunching
Juve.
tackle, wasn't it?
Hopefully he's not hurt himself from that one. Ash, he's
Yeah.
holding his knee a little bit. He's
No, I
limping
think
a
he'll
little
be
bit.
all right.
Hopefully
I
he's
think
okay.
he'll be all right.
That's
Great
the one thing I'm
header.
surprised from at the moment. Every kick from the keeper, from the Welwyn keeper, has gone very direct and very long, Ash.
Yep,
it's a
it
bit,
has.
I don't know about your thoughts, but it's a bit Liverpool-esque. Hesitation from you, Ash. So you're either very. Oh,
I'm
hold
just
on.
watching the play.
Sorry. He's going to hit that. Yep. And Freddie had that
Well
covered.
covered,
and a
well
great
covered by
second
Freddie,
take.
well
Great second
covered.
take as well.
See, a lot of people say, oh, you should let it go. But no, as a keeper, you never know where it's going to end up at the end of the day. So it's better to be safe. And that was well played by Seamus, wasn't it? Look at that trick.
It was. A little bit of a trick play going on.
Yeah, bit of trick play there. Worked on the training ground.
Stay with him!
We do definitely need to try and hold the ball a bit longer.
Yeah.
It seems like we sort of we hold it for about 5-10 seconds and we're sort of giving it away. So
And they're
just
Welwyn
gives the
that-
breathers for the defence.
The guy that you made a point out, the 18 is it for Welwyn? He kind of he's playing in that area
In that hole,
where
yeah.
he picks up the second or third pass.
Exactly.
And look, he kind of holds that ground. He doesn't
does.
go anywhere. Very
No.
disciplined, but very very good.
Very good. And it's not easy, that job. Not easy at all.
And his first pass, if you notice, his first pass, he always looks to pass forwards.
He does, yeah.
Which causes
Always on the attack.
any team a real issue, a real problem. Samir's on him. He hasn't jumped in. He's going to have a fly, I think, there. Oh, could take a deflection.
Oh, that was
close. That
was
tight.
lucky for us.
That
It
was
could have
tight.
gone
Another
anywhere.
warning sign, Ash.
Could have gone anywhere.
Yeah.
I think Samir sort of come over quite sort of centre back there, from right back to
Yeah.
sort of cover. So it's
I think we just need to stay touch tight. Don't
we
need
do,
to,
we
don't
do.
need to, to
Just
have
need
a
to
cheap
talk to
shot.
each other.
Yeah.
But again, good block. It was a good block by Seamus.
Yeah. Let's get the
But I think
first
Freddie had it
contact.
covered. Definitely. It wasn't. There's no power in that.
He's got very, very good feet, Freddie. So we've just got to attack the ball here, make sure we deal with any problem. No silly challenges. He's played a little pass in. Freddie watched it all the way. Well done, Freddie.
Well held, Fred.
And look at he's looking to distribute early if he can.
And
That looked at. Was it?
sort of cradled the ball there in his arms.
I'd love to see that again.
Yeah.
Because I think that.
No, I
was,
don't think it was.
You don't reckon?
No, it was one where he just had it in between the both arms. Nice.
There you go. Just deal with the pressure, deal with the problem.
Exactly. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with that. I think he was all over him. That was a free kick, but I think he's playing advantage.
But Jamie got his body well in the way because he knows that Sid will pick up that second
Well done.
drop.
Good header.
Well done from Shay. We've just got to watch his ball over to make his turn, yeah.
Again, they're using the width of the pitch there.
They've got numbers in the box as well, Ash.
They have. I think we've got
Just
it covered.
Stand up. Don't let him have a cheap shot.
No.
He's going to unleash. He's looking to unleash at any opportunity
Well
there.
done, boys.
Oh, Samir's
Well
worked his way.
defended.
Worked really well there. Here we go.
That's what I mean.
don't
When I
know.
say they don't give the boys a second on the ball.
Yeah, the linesman had his flag up for Welwyn there very early.
Yeah.
Well read by UV there.
Well done. Good
I think, like
challenge.
you say, Ash, we just need to get a foothold, a bit of
We
possession.
do.
Do you
We
reckon,
do.
bud?
I think so. And that's what I say, when we see them warm up, they have such lovely triangles going, pressure play, and I know it's different in the game, but sometimes just don't panic and believe in yourselves.
Yes.
Just hold the ball and pass it around. It's such a big pitch.
Well said, Ash. I don't know about you, buddy, but we're 32 minutes into this game. Has this flown by or what?
It has. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, there's a little straight pass from Freddie, but he'll recover.
Again, what would you say there, Macca?
21.
The keeper calling for it, but
Sorry, Ash,
again,
I've got
no, I
self-correct
said
there. It's 21 minutes in. This stopwatch at Gary's, I thought I started it dead on the whistle, but I think I'm 10 minutes past.
Is that the one I gave you?
Yeah. It's throwing me right out, Gar.
It's not English time.
With anybody watching Slovakia, we're going Slovakian time.
Time.
Oh, cheap snapshot there again.
I have to say that's twice now we've not had a cover when the balls come out to the penalty area.
Yeah.
We need someone in there to sort of any loose balls, pick up the loose balls.
So, should we have a quick chat with Gary about whether he's had any thoughts on the unofficial man of the match, which is an incredibly difficult thing to do. But Ash, do you want to have a word with Gary?
Hi, Gary.
Hello, Ash.
How are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very well indeed, thank you.
Obviously, before we talk about man of the match, I just want to ask you, obviously you're videoing the game as we go along. Do you actually get to see actually the player as well and how what you think of the game and how it's going, or is it you're just focusing on following the ball?
Believe it or not, I'm focusing on the bigger picture, but as you can see now, I'm focusing on it as well. But every now and again, those watching at home or those that get to watch it back on YouTube, say on Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that, they will realise how much of the game that I don't watch because they'll see what I'm doing right now. I let go of the camera whilst I start watching the play, and the camera's no longer following the ball.
No, I understand.
I try to watch as much as I can, but it's too difficult because, like you know now, it's different for you doing what you're doing today than what it is normally just watching.
100%. I was just thinking that, and then as time goes by as well, I'm thinking how much of this game, even though we're commentating on it, did we actually see?
Yeah, because I'm looking at it through the camera, and I'm looking at it obviously around the camera as well.
Yeah.
But you're not really watching it properly.
No.
But I keep listening to what you two say, which then puts my eyes on what's going on.
Fantastic. So coming back to the unofficial man of the match, who do
Yeah,
you think so far?
Well, I think before I name it, I think it's important to understand that we've played this team, although they've changed name a few times, we've played them 5 times, and we've lost to them on all 5 occasions.
That's correct.
And right now, this second, I don't think we're looking like a losing team.
No.
I'm not saying we're looking like the winning team either, but we're not looking like a losing team.
We're matching them in the
I
areas.
think in general we are. Coming back to unofficial man of the match, this is going to be a strange one for anybody listening, but for me it's torn between a goalkeeper, Freddie, who I think's having a really good game, and Samir. But if I have to put 3 names in there, then Shay Robinson as well.
Okay.
I think Shay Robinson's having a good game.
Yeah, definitely.
So for me, it could be out of those 3.
Excellent.
But as I've done before, I may end up changing my mind. But now you've come and brought it to my attention, I'm going to be watching more of this now. So the action from the cameraman is going to be quite poor for the next hour.
No, you can't blame that on me.
No, I blame you.
But thank you for that, and
Thank
hopefully
you.
we'll come back to you again, and we'll see if that changes.
Thanks, Ash. Now
Thank
leave me
you.
to the biscuits, please.
Yep, I will do.
Who did bring those biscuits?
Andy,
Fair play to Andy. Have you checked the date on them? Were they in the bargain bucket or were they?
have you checked the date on Andy?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Go on and retrieve the ball.
Oh, look at that. That's not even our ball.
Wicked.
That's not even our
Paul-
parent.
Paul is actually setting up his own bowl shop.
He is.
Again, we've said about that before, Paul.
Yeah,
You
we
got in
have.
trouble last time for that.
Yep.
Stay away from them showers.
Is that
Oh,
the...
hold on, we're going over the top. Is it going to get? Oh, what a throw. Oh, what a touch.
He needs to sit down now. What's going on here?
Macca, do you see what's going on?
No, sorry, I've
Sorry,
my back.
I was watching,
I do
Andy,
apologise
what's
to the
going on?
watching supporters.
Why have we got a free kick?
Free kick. We got a free kick, that's all that counts.
Well done, Andy. Great job so far.
That's
Yeah.
good strength from Jay.
Oh,
Half is
boys,
in.
attack that, attack that.
If we could just get a second drop. Oh,
Unlucky.
shoot. Oh,
Oh,
unlucky.
unlucky.
He did a
He did a Macca.
he did a Macca,
What's a
but the thing
Macca?
is, Shay's good enough player to recover from it. Well, in the Aussie
off.
tournament,
I
he is
think
off. I
he
thought
was off
he was
there,
off,
I
but
believe.
He's going to snapshot that. Good block from you. That was a very important block. Oh, I've got to be Ash. That's lovely to see a guy of this age take that snapshot on the number 12 from Welwyn.
It is.
Very, very hard
It
thing
is.
to do. And you as a striker,
Yeah.
and I know you was a high calibre striker. Would you have taken it on there
I would have probably not taken a shot there, probably gone a bit further.
a bit further?
A bit further.
Was you a mazy dribbler? What kind of striker was you?
A mazy dribbler. Amazing or mazy?
Mazy.
Mazy dribbler. I was a bit of a mazy
Maze,
dribbler.
maze. You
I
welcome.
was.
Take a ball round a maze. Do you know the maze with the hedges?
What's
I-
dribbling?
I love taking on players. I like the hard game.
You like the hard
I
game?
like the hard game in
Are we on a
sense of
football
the
again here, Ash? Or
the
have we
defenders.
diverted and I don't know about it? Are we talking football here, buddy? I like the hard game.
Yes. Not the easy ones where you take on 6 defenders and put it in the back of net.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be challenged. You need to be
Who was
tested.
your boyhood idol as a football player when you was growing up? Did you have one?
Well, it was obviously going to be a Liverpool player. I've supported Liverpool all my life. And actually, one player I used to... It's funny you say that. It wasn't Ian Rush. It was Jan Mulby. You remember Jan Mulby?
I do remember Jan Mulby.
I'm not being funny. Don't you think Gary looks a bit like Jan
Hold on,
Mulby?
they've got a cheeky sorry, Ash. There's a, if he comes... Oh, Lucas. Oh,
Good
Fred.
hands.
Great
Good
hands
hands.
from Freddie. Great hands from
hands.
Freddie. So, yeah, I do remember Jan Mulby. Wonderful technical player.
He was.
And done well there, Raoul. Raoul's come on
Again.
for Sid, who's just
I don't
made
think
way.
that was... I know the parents feel that. I don't think it was foul.
You started to explain what the Macca was, but then you stopped.
Yeah, sorry, I tried to divert it away, but thank you so much for pulling that
Okay.
back, Gary. We'll just talk this counter-attack through and then we'll go back to what the Macca is, or the new Macca. There used to be one that was different. He's going to swing that in, I think, yep.
That's not a bad cross.
Good head from Lucas, well read.
I think he's going to let
So,
us run
yeah,
for a
the
throw.
thing that always sticks in my mind about Jan Mulby,
Yeah.
obviously Danish, wonderful Danish team, Danish Dynamite they used to
He
call
was,
that
he
team,
was,
I
yeah.
think. But how his accent, he went to complete Scouse. Have you heard him
He did,
speak now?
yeah.
He's complete Scouse,
He
he's
is,
brilliant.
He is. He
on
does
the-
the commentaries.
He's
And
on the rob.
Just for anybody, that was the Birmingham accent again
was,
from Gary. That
yeah.
seems to be the one accent. If we ask for any kind of accent, Gary comes in with the Birmingham accent, thinking it's either Jamaican or Scouse, whatever it is.
I'm on the rob.
There you go. It's something like Peaky
great
Blinders.
challenge. Great challenge.
Great challenge, yeah. It was a great challenge.
This is where we need to try and hold the ball, but again, we're putting pressure on ourselves again.
But-
That's right.
Now
There's,
this is where he can drive out really
can.
well.
Oh, I
Lucas.
thought he
He
caught his
can-
heels there. Yeah.
Good decision from the
it
referee
was.
again.
Yeah,
He's
you
been
could hear
very
that.
good.
Caught his heels.
What was that, Asher? What's the Macca? Did you say what's the Macca?
Has he still not told us?
No, it's very good. Very open, very
Dan?
close. Really good game. Technical game. Really good, mate. How are you?
So, yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Look at that. Bit of MMA there.
I don't know whether he was having a fit or whether there was, you know.
That's good strength. Good
I was
turn,
about to put
good
him in the
turn.
recovery
He's
position, to
holding
be
him
honest with
again,
you.
but he's got away. That was good. Good advantage.
That's
Unlucky.
okay. You can try
Unlucky.
saying in there. I said I like them being
So can we get this
inventive,
Macca out of the way?
The
Otherwise we're going to keep coming
Macca
back
was
to
at
it.
the Aussie tournament, which I was lucky enough to play in.
Right.
Was loving the day. Was
Yeah.
loving the day.
Yeah.
But sadly, I don't get to play that much these days, Ash. So,
Right.
Basically, the ball,
hold on,
the
hold
ball
on.
tackled him,
Oh, right, okay.
and he fell over the ball onto his face.
I'm used to, with my
And
little
hurt his
legs,
leg.
with
I
my
see.
little legs, I'm used to a size 3
Can I
football.
just say something? Sorry.
Handball there, handball there. Yep.
He did tell me what happened at the Aussie tournament earlier, but he didn't tell me that much detail that you actually fell on your
Again
face.
with
and
Gary,
on-
I think there's a bit of exaggeration
Now,
going on.
listen, anyone listening, you know I'm not lying.
If we could roll back the videotape of that, I was
wants-
running. I'm not saying I
will
was.
add it into YouTube
I was,
tomorrow, Macca.
I was running the show, Ash,
Were you?
and they were taking any opportunity to try and get me out of the tournament, out of the game. They could see the danger that I posed. That's a good
great-
ball.
yeah,
Good
it's a
answer
good
from
ball,
the
isn't it? It is,
They were looking
yeah.
at any opportunity to get me out of that tournament, and sadly the ball took me out. I fell over. But before I fell over, I pulled my hamstring. It was quite embarrassing. Not one of my proudest moments, Ash, but it was good fun that day. Good fun.
Big loss,
So yes,
big
I
loss.
think anybody that falls over the ball now is known as a macca.
I have the highlight, and it will
Yeah.
be going into YouTube tomorrow.
So you've got this. Oh, that's a good ball there,
That's a good
Samir.
ball.
If there's
Samir's
anybody
gonna
with
be
a bit
there.
of pace
That's
that you
good
want
strike
chasing a
by
one-on-one,
Samir.
it's Samir.
Just needs to get goal
Oh,
side.
well
Excellent.
done, Samir.
Well played.
So yeah, so you got the Maradona move out there, you got the Zidane, you got the Cruyff turn,
And now you've got the
and
Macca.
I'm known for falling over and pulling my hamstring over a football. It's not my proudest moment, Ash.
So Macca, is that what you call a fake turn?
A fake turn?
When you turned and you fell on the ball?
No, it was just old age and I collapsed on the ball. There's
Another
straight
long shot.
But
Another long shot.
Ash, what would you say? That's their fifth, sixth.
I'll say
full
that, at
straight.
least their
It's
fifth-
only a matter of
fifth one.
time, percentage-wise, that one of them's going to
Yeah.
hit the target, isn't it, bud?
Yeah, it is.
So,
But fair
good
play.
shout. Good shout, yeah, Mulby.
Yeah, Mulby.
One
I
of
think.
mine, and I'm not a Liverpool supporter, as you know, but one of my idols growing up, well, I had two from the Liverpool team, was Kenny Dalglish
Oh yeah.
and Graham Souness.
Yeah, fantastic players.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Kenny
Game
Dalglish.
changers.
If any kids out there, get Kenny Dalglish. Well done, Jamie. He's met the ball. Oh, he's done well to recover there. He's got a constant battle on his hand. Him and Raoul
Great.
done well there
Well done.
together.
That's a
It's
great
a good
ball.
switch
That's
of
a
play.
great
The
ball.
keeper's read that well.
He reads it so early.
He's
doesn't
read
he?
that well, but
Great.
I think he was offside, Ash. The
I don't think so.
No, the
I
linesman
don't
had
think
his
so.
flag. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, and oh, there's a danger here.
Goal
But
side,
they've
boys,
done
goal
well as a
side.
group. Oh, he's done well. It's good feet.
Great block.
Great
Great
defending
block
from
by
Seamus.
Seamus.
Great
He
defending
just
from Big Shake.
just kept up with him. Kept up with him. Didn't dive in.
For me at the moment, I would put him in one of the three of the unofficial man of the match.
I think
Seamus,
so.
Big Shake.
Definitely. He's doing really well.
Don't want any frustration to creep in here, Ash, because the boys are doing so well.
They are.
Doing
And
so,
you
so
know what?
well.
Fair play. If we can get it to 0-0 at half time, they can go. Coaches have obviously absorbed.
Yeah, and
the play.
on my watch, we're playing 22 minutes over. I don't know where Gary got this stopwatch from. I
Well,
think it was a market
we
down
won't
in Oxford
mention-
Street.
we- Oh, he's showing us the official one now. 32 minutes.
32 minutes on.
That's how long it's left to go.
Yeah.
That
One thing I'd like to say, well, we've got a little bit of a lull because it looks like there's an injury or there's a bit of rubber.
Okay,
And
yes.
sorry, Ash, that's one thing I found, that when these surfaces are wet, that rubber crumb, when the player goes up to head, I don't know about you, you must have played on the surface.
Yeah.
You do get that rubber crumb in your eye. The one thing,
You do.
eye wash.
Yeah.
I went through so many, but constantly rubber crumb going in the eye,
In the eye,
and it's
yeah.
sore. It's
It is-
really
it is
sore.
sore.
So that's a real
It is
danger
sore.
on these pitches.
you don't
And
get it
again,
often, but like you said, when you do,
if you've read the reports coming out of America that they've been doing the studies, because America have had this kind of surface.
would you take 0-0 half time, Macca?
At the moment, Ash, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because I think they've probably just in the final third, have posed a little bit more of a problem than we've had. Great, and imagine, that's brilliant.
Raul
And
through.
Raul's got a chance. A keeper again.
I think it's going to take a bit more than that to beat the keeper.
Good link-up play
Good
between
link,
Jamie
great
and Raul.
link-up play. Great link-up play. Could have just put it over him maybe, but you know, again,
Difficult
shot on
thing.
targets is
Yes.
what counts. Shot on
Definitely,
targets
mate.
rather than
No, you're right.
sky-high ones.
And the lovely Molly. Great to see the lovely Molly.
Yeah, we have a late attendee here.
Hold on, we've got the chance. The keeper's out. He's early.
Unlucky.
Oh, great ball
Again,
from
Jamie
great
pouncing
idea
on
from
it.
Uvi.
It is great play.
So would I take? Yes, I think it's a very hard thing to do. Ash is 4-2-3-1, which is how Welwyn have set up.
But they've played it well.
And,
I'll
and
be
that
honest with you.
11, that 11, the one who's playing as a kind of lone as the one.
Yeah.
He's a very, very good player. His movement there, see, he's
Great
peeling
ball.
off
Great
Seamus.
ball. The vision is really great.
See, if we can just find a green. Oh, well played.
See, that's well
Uvi.
played.
Yeah,
I
that
like the
is.
fact that Uvi just didn't put it out for a throw-in.
He's a strong runner, isn't he? But Lucas, thank you very much. Bit of communication there, guys. Let's
Well
not
done.
panic.
Well done. Just get it out. That's what we want.
They've tidied it up. They've
Yeah,
tidied
they
it
have.
up.
They have. Between Lucas and Seamus, two strong players there. Read the game fantastic.
So, one thing I'm going to say, I don't know whether we got it in the notes, but one thing today, and I'm going to make a little bit of a point of, is mental health awareness day,
Correct.
isn't it?
Yes, you're right. It is
Which
mental
is
health,
something
isn't it?
close to my heart, to be honest with you, Ash,
Yeah.
for various reasons, and such an important day. You know,
It
so
is.
I think it's important that we all. I think it's important that we all discuss those things in this day and age. Something
is,
that we didn't
yeah.
talk about when we were younger. I know you're a similar age to me, aren't you,
Yeah.
mate?
So yeah, 100%. Again, it's a very difficult topic because at the end of the day, it's one that has come to light sort of in the last couple of years. We're on tack again. He's broke the tack up there. Sorry, just coming back to it. And yeah, it's something that has come to light, I think, during the pandemic more.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
totally
because
agree.
of the situation certain people were in, and mental health. It's a vast range of different types of mental health. People don't realise it's not just one thing that they think is due to certain different circumstances. And we're on the
Jamie's done
attack
well,
again.
sorry Ash, but Jamie's done well. So if we could get a
Unlucky,
little lazy
unlucky.
pass, oh,
That was another good
causing
attack.
problems.
We seem to
Was
get a lot of
down
joy
this
down the left
left-hand
side.
side. Yeah, you're
A lot
right.
down
I
the
was
left hand
saying the
side.
same thing, buddy,
They're
yeah.
linking up well.
So it is important that we're aware of that mental health now for everybody, all
It
age
is.
groups.
It is 100%.
genders.
And something like this, physical activities is a massive bonus for people
Yeah.
to forget about these certain things in life that are going on, and you know, try.
There's always somebody to turn to, always
There is.
somebody to speak to.
100%. There's always someone
You're
to
never
turn
alone.
to.
Never alone.
Never.
You know. And like I say, it's something that I am passionate about. So it's really important that we make awareness. See, that's where with this system that Welwyn are playing,
Yeah.
they'll have the numbers in that middle third, and he's got his flag up
He
very,
was
very well.
very
spotted from
marginal,
Andy.
but I think he's got it right there. It was
He's
about
got
half
a
a
lovely
side.
straight arm, hasn't he, when he holds
He
that
has,
flag?
hasn't he?
And
He has.
I don't know whether you're aware, Ash, but what he's doing there, the way he's holding the flag, is perfect because he's actually saying it was the middle guy.
Yeah.
So the three.
pointing to the actual
yeah,
person.
a lot of people who run the line don't know that there's three
No.
different ways that you hold the flag to denote who is offside. So I think, Ash, if we can just keep it to 0-0, go in, reconsolidate. See, just there, because they've got that two in that middle third. There's always the two players that pick up. Lovely drive from Uvi. Oh, unlucky Uv. If we could just find that little last pass. What did you have for breakfast this morning, Ash? What did you have for breakfast? What did you
Believe it or not, and this is the truth, I had porridge.
Porridge.
I had porridge this morning.
I tell you what, buddy, you ain't gonna believe this.
Tell me.
You ain't gonna believe it. Today is World Porridge Day.
No way.
And you had porridge?
Really?
What are the odds on that?
I didn't even know it was related to what I eat.
Do you have anything cheeky in that porridge? Bit of strawberry? I know you like your strawberries.
No,
I'm
no.
just
No,
do you-
no strawberry on this.
No
Just
strawberry?
straightforward.
just
Mix
straightforward.
of original and golden syrup porridge.
Classic.
Classic, isn't
Classic.
it? I like the mix.
A little bit of sugar? I have a little bit of sugar.
No
in mine.
sugar.
Oh, no sugar.
No sugar. The syrup is enough in there.
You kind of looked at me like I said a dirty word, the sugar.
No.
You know,
Sugar daddies they do, but no sugar.
Gary actually had some porridge with his sugar.
Really?
Yeah, sugar was the main ingredient.
Looking at Gary, that doesn't surprise me.
Bacon and fried egg sandwiches this morning.
Really?
With the porridge.
That's in his
There's no
sleeve.
porridge.
No porridge.
No
There was
porridge.
no porridge. But well, porridge day.
I know, not many people know that, do they?
Do kids eat porridge now? Do you
Emma
reckon?
said,
They do.
I'm getting my oats later.
Oh,
Oh well.
the
very
look
nice.
of horror on Emma's face. So, would you say that? Would there be any kids out there? I suppose I can only speak for Jamie, my own son, that have ever tried porridge.
No, Cash is actually into porridge as well now. He
Really?
actually eats it in the morning. Yeah.
Tip me
I
out
think-
because it's a wonderful thing.
I'll
Do
tell you
remember
why.
the advert? Yeah, Ready Brick advert.
Yeah, I remember that. I was
The
thinking
glow.
of that. Yeah,
The
the
red
glow,
glow.
the way he was glowing red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Cool
very
idea.
clever idea, wasn't
It
it?
was a clever idea, Fred, straight off his line. Well
Well
done,
done, Freddie.
Well done, Fred.
Well done. He
Great
got down well.
communication.
He got down well. Didn't want to just kick it out.
But the communication actually
Yes.
is vital there, and he done that well, didn't he?
We'll come back to porridge, but I have to say,
I can't
with-
wait to come back to porridge, and
with
I'm sure
Freddie.
the viewers can't wait for him to come back to porridge. Do
Well,
you reckon Tim, if Tim is listening, and I hope
Yeah.
he is, have a bowl of porridge. That might do the job, mightn't it?
It-
Or when you are, what would he... Lucasade, I always had original Lucasade. when
Yeah,
was
I used to
on
love
Dick.
that until they obviously took the sugar out of it and changed the flavour.
Oh, back onto Sugar Ash's bugbear.
I know. But that's a trend now, isn't it? Trying to reduce the sugar levels of everyone.
I
which
think
is-
I've gone
it's
to
a good
more sugar
idea.
as I've got older, mate.
Unlucky. We just see.
Don't jump in.
We had a bit of space there. Could have run a bit more, I think. But that's
Another
that's
dangerous ball in, Ash.
Yeah, it's not a bad cross. Samir's on him though. Samir's been on that player.
And he's
He's defended well,
Don't let him
stood
turn,
up.
don't let him turn.
Don't dive in.
He's going to strike that, I think. Yep. And he's looked to place.
Oh, okay.
Samir's had a good solid game again.
He has. He's covered a lot.
I think we're getting a bit frustrated now. Wonderful. Keep going.
Bit of frustration there, I
Yeah.
think. But
I think nowadays, because I hear it a lot on the telly,
yeah,
we've got to apologise for any
do.
language the younger
We do.
viewers might have heard there.
yeah, we're trying to keep it.
It wasn't Tim for once.
Wasn't
Tim,
No.
no.
Oh, I'm glad he didn't take that on his front foot there. They're getting a little bit more of a foothold
are.
in the game here. He's going to strike that and he chop it. Yep.
Again, bit of a sky high shot.
But every
I have
opportunity.
to give credit to their coaches. I've not heard once from every time they shot, one of the coaches discouraging them not to shoot from that sort
That's
of
nice,
distance,
isn't it?
which is nice. So they're getting the angles.
You don't
but
shoot, you don't score.
You don't shoot, don't score.
Use a striker,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
And it's the hardest thing in football, isn't it? Scoring goals, as we see.
It is.
It's the hardest thing in
It
football.
is.
I think you know what we haven't had much of this season so far, Ash,
Yeah.
is a bit of luck in regards to a drop ball
Yeah, true.
certain areas of the
True.
pitch. We haven't had that little bit of luck.
No, they've had to work very hard for every goal.
Yes.
Every opportunity.
Oh, well done,
That's
Joe.
well won.
That's
Well
brilliant.
won
Now
by
he can
Joe.
drive. He's
That's
played
a good.
was that shoulder, I think.
I was thinking, yeah, I
If we
think
can
the
get-
ref was thinking there, but
See every little drop ball there.
yeah, exactly. That's the luck you're talking about, isn't it?
Yes.
Hitting his shoulder.
Yes. And half-time whistle there, Ash.
Half time.
Going 0-0.
Excellent.
Great game between Welwyn and
think it's-
Leverstock.
Even though the shots have been 5-6 shots, nothing in it really.
Back everybody. Start the second half. Welwyn Garden City versus Leverstock Green.
Have you started
Welcome back,
at the
Ash.
right time?
Have you stopped eating now? I know
I
you
have
did
stopped
have
eating. I had a
tremendous amount
sandwich.
of
It's a
food
long
in there.
day. It's a long day, Macca.
It is a long day.
Sorry, have you noticed any I don't think there's been any substitutions yet.
It
I don't
pretty
think
much
so.
looks to
Yeah,
me
it does look like the same team.
same team, you're
Which,
right, Ash.
to be fair, they're doing okay. So he's thinking, why change it?
Yep.
Give the boys 5-10 minutes, settle back in, and then go from there.
Quickly, boys, quickly.
We've got to start fresh. Bright, good pick up from UV there. Now find a green. Good lad.
Oh, great turn. Nice turn.
That was a good change of play from
It
Arthur.
was,
Lovely
wasn't it?
turn.
Lovely feet.
He nutmegged his own player.
There you go, Josh. There you go.
Oh, well played.
Well played,
Samir.
Samir. Stood up, didn't dive in. Is that on? Yep, Andy's calling it on.
Oh, don't let him turn, youth. Don't let him turn.
Great
Another wayward shot.
Another
but
lost ball. Yep, another lost ball.
1 minute 40 into this.
Oh,
I hope I've started my stopwatch at the right time. I've got 2 minutes
did,
just coming up.
you
But they've
did.
already had a snapshot. So, yeah, I think we're pretty much even. And the ball boy is off. BB is off.
they've got they've got another ball there. Restart play. Just talking of goalkeepers, I have to say, Freddie's grown in confidence.
Has he?
From the beginning of the season, each game.
Good.
Each game, he's the way he reads the game as well. Before, where he'd sort of not come out as much on his line, now he's coming to the edge of the area. He's happy to pick up the ball and not worry about having to clear it first time.
Would you say maturity has a lot
maturity?
to do with that?
100%. I think a lot on the maturity, probably a lot of the individual coaching as well he might be getting. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it.
Oh, he's through on this.
Ooh, it's Freddie.
Again,
He's
great,
really well.
great reading. Sorry, great reading of the ball by Freddie.
He's my favourite player.
UV.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Gary's thrown that in there.
Yeah, he's thrown that in the mix.
Yeah, not bad. But that's a good shout as well. There's another player who's grown in confidence over the years, over a couple of seasons he's been with us. But he's made that position his own, and that's the quality of a player he is.
Which speaks again volumes for the coaches.
It does.
That
It does.
They're allowed to play. Feel relaxed in the environment. Would that make a difference?
100%, 100%. And another thing I think is where their coaches have difficulty is the quality of the defence they have to choose from.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Not easy.
Because every player on that bench is quality as well.
Yeah, it's not an easy.
And it's a hard decision.
I'm not jealous of doing
It's a
anything
good
like
corner.
that.
That is a good corner.
All we've just got to deal with that is ping pong in. It's gone over. That was a chance.
That was
Ash.
close. That
Double
was a chance.
Yeah.
That was much closer
Look at
than
the
any
boys.
other chance they've had.
But Leverstock closed that down well.
They did.
Made
They
it hard.
did,
They
but
forced the shot.
The quality was the corner though. Quality ball.
Good quality ball, was
He
it?
floated it in.
I noticed you were jumping on the end of that one.
Oh,
You was powering in.
yeah, powering in my height.
Duncan. Oh, sorry, going a bit too far there.
Yeah.
Gale's just not got whiplash because of the lead has pulled him back. But
Rouse on there.
if he could take a good first touch, there's a switch on for Josh. They are very quick to the ball, Welwyn, aren't they?
They are. They don't. That's it. Like
They
the first
don't
half,
give
they
any
don't give
time,
them a
do they?
second on the ball. So
Did you
credit
use
to
the
them.
word tenacious?
Yeah.
Graham
There's nothing wrong with that.
Souness.
Oh, he was a tenacious player, wasn't
Tenacious
he?
player.
Absolute tenacious.
Someone called him an animal, but I thought he was.
No,
a
I don't think.
wonderful
I don't think it's the same category as Vinnie Jones.
player. No,
No,
good
the
God,
quality
no,
as well
no.
that he had was
No.
wasn't just a hard man image in midfield.
And look
That's
at
a
where
great ball.
that's a
That
great
is a
ball
great
there.
ball.
Seamus needs to come across. He wants to
He
get
will
onto
get
his
there.
right. Yep.
Well done.
The thing that helps
Well
us
done.
there, Ash, is the striker wanted to take it on his right.
He did.
If he had
He
taken
did.
it on his left, I think we might have been in a different situation there, mate.
Yeah, but against situations like that, I mean, it's good for us. But I don't understand why strikers take it that early as well.
Yeah.
We could have taken another.
Another touch
Seamus
in.
wasn't that close.
Cut
He was
across.
trying to catch up. But yeah, fair
Yeah.
play to the striker
See,
to
look,
get in
Jamie's having a
position.
constant battle there. He's done well to
There we
come
go.
out with the ball, to be honest with you.
Keep
He
going.
will cut in front. Just that
Unlucky.
little
That
pass. It
final
was so
ball, isn't it?
unlucky.
Raul battling for it again.
Look at that. See,
That's
so
great
we're matching
battling.
them there.
Great battling.
We're matching them there. Well done,
I
Raul.
don't know about a free kick there. I'll be honest with you. I just thought he was battling for it.
I think we just need a bit of confidence to emanate around the team here, Ash.
Yeah,
because they are doing
definitely.
well.
Like I said, if we can get hold of the ball,
And a lucky break.
lucky break.
He's there again for Welwyn. Look, spin past to Josh. Josh has got a wonderful first touch, hasn't
yes, absolutely wonderful.
Great
And-
first touch.
And we all know in the last couple of games, Josh has been driving the team.
he? Yes.
The way he,
And
the
look
way,
at his
the way he
tenacity
comes
there.
back as well.
Yes, just there, prime example,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that is exactly what you call tenacity there. That's what he has.
Joe's picked
Great
up a
skill.
lovely pocket of space.
Scores
there.
loads of goals. Great all-round player. That's a good ball. That's not a bad.
He's
ball.
off, and he's
He
got
is
that
off.
flag up, nice and high.
That's the thing. They pinpoint their passes. They don't just hit and hope.
No, they're clever.
The team are clever.
Yeah.
They have quality.
They can pick out a decent pass,
Yeah,
can't they?
they do.
can pick out a decent pass.
Did we get that ball? Oh, he did.
Behind,
He's
John,
there.
spinning behind now.
Yeah, he got that ball as well.
It's amazing.
Well
One of
done.
our parents is having to go for the football every time, isn't it?
I need to call you around when the ball goes there.
Help him.
Oh, that's a great idea from Josh.
done.
Lovely from Ryle.
Great
Great
ball,
idea
great
from
ball.
Joe.
Nice
Still
spread
on
of the
side.
ball.
Good touch there. Has he got a player? Oh, he's done well there. He's
Yes,
picked it up, yes,
that's
but
a clever play.
Ash, look, I can understand Josh's frustration there.
Yeah.
It's just an observation again. Maybe let the game develop to see if Josh had a little cheeky shot on there before the free kick. Don't get me wrong.
I'll
it's
be
a
honest with
lovely
you.
position.
I think the free kick's a better option for us.
Yeah.
There was enough defenders back there
Yeah,
to,
you're probably
handle
right.
it.
Good
handle
point,
it.
good point.
But I understand. But again, I think the referee's done really good.
Yes.
Really well.
He has done
He's
well.
had a good game.
He has done well.
Yeah, young referee. This is
do
a
you
good
reckon?
angle. This is a good angle.
Let's get it on target.
Unlucky.
Beautiful.
Unlucky. I know it looked like from here it was going to go in. And
That was
Gary was looking at us and saying, beautiful, beautiful.
I think the reaction says
Was he
it all.
saying-
Yes, yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I think you're right.
He was.
You, Ash.
Oh, me,
not
not
me.
Macca.
No, I look
Well,
like a bagger.
we were talking about this half time when the mic was off. That Macca does sound much more sexier than he looks.
Yeah, I was told by my mum he's going to have a strike there, Josh. I was told by my mum early on that I've got a face for radio.
Of a radio, really?
No, not of a radio.
Oh.
A face for radio.
Oh, for radio. Sorry.
No, that's
I thought you
okay.
said if it was
I've
if
got
it was
a
a
face for
radio,
radio.
you just turn it off, wouldn't you? Really?
Oh, they do. Don't worry about that, Ash.
So it seems like that end, the
a
shots.
magnet.
Shots. Yeah, it's a magnet.
It's a
the
magnet.
teams, the teams that are shooting down that way, the ball seems to be automatically attached to the fence.
So your mum said you're sexier than you look.
God bless her, yeah.
Really?
She's not with us anymore, but she told me early on, yeah. She said early on. Do you remember, have you ever seen the film The Goonies?
Yes.
You guys!
That's who my mum used
Well
to call
done,
me.
Samir. Well
Chunk.
done.
Oh, no, Sloth. It was Sloth. She never used to call me Aaron.
Look at that. Is there any
Never
other
looked at-
role you want to do commentating, ball boy?
Hamstring. I didn't want to fall over the ball and do a macca. So yeah, my mum early on called me Sloth, a little family name.
That's a cheeky ball, isn't
It's
it?
a cheeky
well
ball.
done.
Fred's there,
Look
yeah.
at that reading. We read it so well, Fred.
She was a lovely, kind lady.
She was wonderful to me, yeah.
Sorry,
So
guys.
now you can see why all the mental health problems are coming out. I just thought we were getting a foothold in it,
We
then,
were.
Ash.
We were.
Let's just
See, Josh has had to drop very deep now.
Yes,
And he's more effective up there than he would be from there.
yes.
So, well done, Seamus. Look at the ground he
He's
covers.
had a very
This
good game, hasn't he?
He covers so much ground, reads it so well.
Oh, commentator's kiss of death then again, Ash. Oh, great tackle from Lucas for
Well
me.
done. Again, who cleared that?
Yep.
Seamus.
Yes, a
Right,
great
this
ball.
is- this
Great
is
running
where-
from Joe. Joe's going
Well
to take
done.
that all day long. He's got
Raoul's great
Joe's
pace.
got the intelligence.
That's it.
Let's
Bit
be
of pressure here would do us.
Yeah, a little
do
bit
us
of
good.
pressure would
Take
really
it off
help
the
us,
defence
Ash.
for a little bit. Take it
Yes.
off the defence.
That's
They need a
great
breather.
ball in.
Oh,
That
great
really
ball.
is a
Great
great
ball.
in. Oh!
That was a chance, Micah.
That was a chance.
That was a chance,
But it's
but
not an easy chance to take.
not an easy
Ash.
chance.
Not
That's
an
what I was
easy
gonna
chance
say.
to take.
Yeah, he was stretching. He was
Yes.
on the stretch. He's got
Great
his
ball in
toes
from
to it,
Josh.
but
Great run.
it was a beautiful ball.
Not an easy
That-
chance that.
And we were at an angle where we saw that floating.
So have you passed the sloffiness down then?
In what way, Gal?
Have you passed the sloffiness gene down to Jamie?
No, I think he's better looking lad than me. I think he's. Oh, that's silly, Gal.
Gonna say about 3 times. Beautiful.
Goodness me. Oh, look, that's that
He's
one ball
onside,
over the
he's
top.
onside.
And that 11, he's a very good runner.
He is.
For
isn't he? He
Welwyn.
reads it really well. Makes the run at the right
Again,
time.
he wants to
Boys,
cut onto
stand
his
up,
right,
stand
which
up,
helps
just
us.
stand up. That's all we need to do here.
Oh,
Don't
he's
dive
onto
in.
his right,
Stand
onto
up.
his left. There's a chance there.
Great
Great save.
save.
Don't let him follow
Great
up. Don't
save.
Great
Great
save.
double save.
Great save from
Oh,
Freddie.
right.
Double save. That for me says what Freddie's all about. Well done.
Yeah, ball number
And
6 he has to
and-
go and retrieve.
Yep.
How did
Paul-
that not go in?
Paul.
Because
of
we had a
Freddie.
great
Because of
keeper
Freddie.
in the goal.
Yeah.
Great keeper. That was, I think the second save was harder. The double save, he came right at him, instincts, and not to palm it in front of their player on the second attempt. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Great
maybe
play.
that was the luck we needed, Ash.
That,
that we were
luck doesn't
talking
mean
about.
just on one side. Yeah,
No,
it means
but
on both sides. So
I don't think-
defensively,
The luck was in the goalkeeping. I just think of the drop of the ball because the goalkeeping was top drawer, wasn't it?
it was fantastic.
Well done, Arthur.
That's the ball.
You just feel frustration getting the better of everyone, Ash, do you think?
I think so.
Just need to focus and keep playing. Boys
We
are
do,
doing
we
really
do.
well.
They are doing well.
Lovely game to watch, isn't it?
It is, and I think it's about here is concentration. I think that's why they've not made any changes as yet.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
They want the boys just to concentrate and not to concede. That's what we need to do. Great header.
Yeah, it was a good
That's
forceful header. Go on, Josh, take him on.
Again, Josh picking up very deep. trying to look
Joe
for
was
options.
making a wonderful run there.
Yeah. See,
That's a good idea. Good
I
idea.
think when we get it in midfield, if we can just hold it for a bit longer.
Yeah, it seems to break
Yeah,
down. a bit,
let
do you
people
think?
catch up. Let the other players catch up first.
Think it breaks down a bit?
That's
a great ball.
That is a great ball.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. Bit more angle on that. He was through.
Good football.
But what good vision. What good vision.
Good football.
Good run. That's another player sort of we've not discussed a lot about is Raoul.
Great turn of pace.
Great, isn't he?
But-
He's taken him a few games to settle in.
I think we mentioned about his pace before.
We have, yeah.
But his intelligence.
He is.
Very,
He is.
very intelligent
player. Very intelligent.
I wouldn't want to play against him, would you?
No, he doesn't dive in or give a lot of free kicks away when he's in good positions.
Hopefully Lucas can shake off the little knock that he's got. He's limping and hobbling a little bit
He's been in a
discomfort.
few wars, isn't he? There?
Yeah,
a few battles out
he's
there.
had a battle, hasn't he?
Yeah,
It's got physical, isn't it?
he has. And to be fair, looking at the size of the strikers, he sort of matched. He's
I
the only
don't
one
en-
really out there who can match him and Lucas. Well,
Yeah.
great header.
I don't envy him, that's for sure. See, there's that little ball that
Again,
they'll
you
play.
say that's just a hit and hope, but it's not.
It's caused a problem, hasn't
He
it?
is, and they know what they're doing.
He's put it into a good area.
He has,
play.
and the reason being there's no one near him, so he's thinking, right, let me hit it over the top, gives people time to come up as well, the other players. So it's
I think we all kind of say, don't cause your own problems, cause
No.
them a problem.
no,
You know?
exactly.
And make the opposition turn. You've done well to cover that ground.
Well done.
Ooh, good
Great
cover
cover.
from Lucas.
Great cover. You have to give credit to the boys, their fitness levels as well. It's a massive pitch. It's a big pitch.
Big
It
pitch.
is it to get up and down, especially for the defenders to now push up to halfway line, and then come back to try and keep them onside and offside, and it's not easy.
Expending a lot of energy,
It's
isn't they?
all
Oh, that's a
close, it's
dangerous ball.
really- Oh,
That's a great save
save
from Freddie.
Great save.
That is a great save.
great-
I thought that was a goal.
great
Did you
save.
not think that was a goal?
I thought
That
100%. That was a great save.
I would go back. Maybe I'm exaggerating, Ash,
Fantastic.
but I would go back to Gordon Banks.
I would.
When Pele was already shouting goal, I was shouting goal.
Yes.
But what a save from Freddie.
It was a great save. Great save. He used his feet well. He stayed strong. To be fair, we thought that was a goal.
We did think that
I
was a
thought
goal.
that
I was
was a
already
goal.
shouting goal, like I say.
And he didn't miss it. He went for the corner.
Well done, Josh. Now we need to get that ball. Look, we
unlucky,
can't lose the
unlucky.
ball there.
Unlucky.
That's given them another bit of confidence.
not a bad
They've
shot.
had No,
Yeah.
it's not. It was moving. We said
It was
about these
moving.
balls.
He
these
kept
balls
it,
do
tried to
move,
keep it
don't
low though, didn't he?
they? Yeah, he did.
But he sort of
It was
swung
off
at
target, but it was under the target, if that makes
It
sense.
was. It was.
You know? So it
Do you
looks
think-
like Ben is now making way.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
was
like
just about to
not
ask that. I
shaved.
was about to ask, do you think it's time we need to make some? How long has it been
25
now?
minutes. That's unbelievable. We're
Really?
25 minutes into the
Gone
second
already?
half. Yeah, unless my
We've got
movie
15 minutes
stopwatch has
left.
gone again, you know. Yeah, it's unbelievable how quick this half has flown by. But I'm not surprised that Little Shay's gone off. He's worked so hard there. He's waited for his link-up player. Well done. See, didn't force the game there.
See, this is better.
Didn't force.
Yeah, put it in.
Yeah, I'll put it up here, mate.
Nice play by Ben.
There we go. Now we're making our way.
Go
we're making
through.
headroads. Oh, unlucky, Joe.
Unlucky. He tried
But
to
that's
do
a
that
good positive
reverse
sign,
ball.
Ash.
It was. See now,
picked
now
up us loose. We picked
and,
up a
and
loose.
this is what happens. You keep hold of the
Lovely
ball for a little
turn,
while.
lovely
It makes the
turn.
other team think.
There's
That's
a great
That's
shot.
a great shot. That is a
That
good
weren't
shot.
far away, Ash.
Some people would say it's a bit far out, but it was a great shot. Great shot.
Nah,
I think the parents are feeling a bit of pressure as well on the side here.
Yeah.
They are. I think a lot.
Yeah. Again, we need to
But what
relax.
happens is last.
Because it festers onto the pitch, doesn't it?
It does. Well, in a positive way, hopefully, yeah. But
Yeah.
last 15 minutes of the game,
Oh, punch your face in.
roughly.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a good one.
We're getting a bit snappy, Ash. Arthur's done well there. He's causing him a handful, causing him a problem. See, that was a good ball.
That was a good
He's
ball.
going to have a snapshot every opportunity
Well
he
done,
gets.
Samir.
He's
Well
covered the
done,
ground
Samir.
well.
Read it,
He's done well.
fantastic.
If we can just go for a throw there, that'd be a bonus. Yes,
Yeah,
well done,
well done.
boys. Well done, Leverstock.
Yeah, again though, the pressure for the defenders, not easy. Keeping focus and
Yes.
switched on.
Yeah.
Switched on. That's the main thing. They have to keep switched on. They haven't got an opportunity to let them. Oh, that's a great ball.
That's a great ball. Good
Well
hands.
done.
Good
Great
from
hands.
Freddie.
You were
Did you
working
watch
on
the,
that crosses, weren't you,
We
earlier?
were working on crosses.
Yeah.
It was something that Freddie wanted to just do
was
just in the
good.
pre-match. But he's got a great stick on him. Great by that. I mean, he's got great
He
hands.
has.
The
He
first
has.
stick, the first
Great stick.
contact, really good.
That's a good tackle, I have to say.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
tackle. And that's a dangerous.
Another wide shot. That was a great tackle. Again, Josh is sort of playing right back there.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need him up here. We need him up here. This is
think-
where he's most effective.
Joe's having a breather, and I'm not surprised because Joe's worked so hard in that midfield area. He's covered so
Yeah,
much
yes,
ground.
yes.
Very intelligent player.
Raul's just gone off for Roche, I believe.
Roche coming
Yeah,
on. Yep.
Roche is coming on.
Yep.
Again, another great asset.
It's
for
good
the
to see
team.
him back after last week's injury. That it wasn't
Yeah,
a
it is.
bad injury, and good to see him back so soon. To be honest,
Yeah, it was very unfortunate because he got injured during the warm-up, not even
that's-
during the game.
dog's luck, that isn't it?
It is. It is.
You having a trouble with that zip, mate? Are you having a bit of an Arsene Wenger? Do you need a hand with it?
I think it's that
Just
sandwich
off
I
camera,
had. He was all right before.
Ash is having a real struggle with his zip. Anyone who remembers Arsene Wenger, that's one thing I miss about Arsene Wenger,
I know.
is him having a wrestle with his coat.
He didn't have a struggle with it 15 years ago, though, did he?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. So we'll have a chat with Gary in a minute. Ash, if you could have a chat with him about his unofficial man of the match.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I was going to go straight to him after that save, but sorry, I'm not trying to instigate that.
No,
He's
don't
made up
apologise,
already,
mate.
but
We just want to put a bit of pressure on Gary.
He's made some great saves, Freddie.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I think
Another ball
dangerous
through,
ball.
another
across.
dangerous ball.
He's going to let that drop. Oh, my days.
What can we say? What
Oh
can we
my
say?
days. He's done well there, hasn't he? He's done well there. Well, I'm going to have a word with at the earliest opportunity. Oh, no, we might have an opportunity now to have a word with Freddie's dad, Paul. Because it'd be nice. I don't know about your feelings, Ash, but it'd be nice to get his opinion of how his son is playing in the goal at this moment in time. So, as Paul makes his way over, we're going to get his opinion, Ash, because it would be nice to hear his dad's. Freddie's performance at the moment is absolutely
sublime.
Just,
Absolutely.
what's your thoughts, Paul?
Well, last couple of minutes he's had a one-on-one and pulled a save off there, which was a sure goal. So that was fantastic. And then just seconds ago, you just see that one. Again, should be 2-0 down in the last 2 minutes. And he kept keeping the team in it. So, yeah, fantastic.
He's done really well. You must be very proud.
I am, always, yeah. He's definitely stepping up a level this year. Things are looking good. He's got competition. He's got a good trainer.
That's a good ball by Cash.
So everything is going well.
Well, you say that, Paul, but I mean, I'm not being cheesy, and but I cannot and will not take any credit off or any of the coaches, because I think it's his own personal development and ours as well. The way that they work on the game and the stuff that they're communicating to the coaches is really intelligent, and it's their own self-development and the fact that they want to improve. Because Freddie, his self-improvement is fantastic, isn't it?
It is. He's putting a lot of effort in. He's training, obviously 2 times a week with Leverstock Green, training with the school outfield, and he's also training with Pro Sport Academy once a week. So he's having 4 lots of training a week, and he's got district games as well now in goal. So he's 6 days a week he's playing football, whether it's training or games. So he's
paying off.
He's paying off. He's taller than me. Officially, this week he went above me.
He went above you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would like to say that Jamie went above me when he was 8. So, fair play to you that he's actually gone above you and it's taken so long, kind of thing, like, you know?
Yeah. I held him off for a while, but he's just about 5'9" now, so he's
done well.
Again, he's come out there. Sorry.
Yeah, but thank you, Paul.
Another
it's
great
great
one.
to get your insight into it, but you should be exceptionally proud because he's had a great game and he's a lovely lad as well.
Thank you.
He is a lovely lad.
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you.
Enjoy the game.
Thank you, and you, buddy. Great words from
Did you
Paul
see
there,
that?
Ash. Yeah, I did see that.
Another
great save.
It was.
But
I think there's been one substitution. I think Cash has come on for Samir.
Yep.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, so...
another quality player gone, another quality player on. That's how hard it is.
Yeah, different attributes, but
yes,
like I said, it's very hard. It's a good squad of players.
Great squad, isn't it?
But while you were entering Paul, we had good play. Good. So another great bit of strength. I was hoping at some point they would take that number 18 off, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was hoping. I was
give him
hoping
a
he was
bit
going
of
to get tired legs,
Yeah.
but I think he could run all day. He's a kind of. He does play like Patrick Vieira.
Yeah.
Because he strides forward with the ball well.
He does.
He holds out. He's so disciplined.
Yeah,
And at this
but
age group, that's a very hard thing
conserves
to
his
do.
energy, though, doesn't it? That's the
But
great.
mate,
That's the.
Would you say that it's soccer intelligence comes into that?
100%, 100%.
That's
credit
for our
to the
American.
coaches.
I use the word soccer, and Gary's going to give us his
Wow,
American
that is
accent.
a
Are you ready?
clearance. That is.
All right, mate.
There we go.
That was a
Again,
clearance. You're
Peaky
not going there,
Blinders.
are you? To get that ball? No. Yeah. That looks like it's. You could fall down somewhere there.
I don't think Paul's going for that one, actually. is he?
No. It
He's
seems
bottled
like
that,
there might be a bit of a bobsleigh down there. Yeah.
I think my mum's told me I'm going
Yeah.
to Aston Villa.
Oh, is that what you thought?
We're going around the world with the accents now,
That's
buddy.
all right. You found another 5 for us, though, didn't you? So. Great reading of the play there. Great reading of the play.
18 picking it up. He'll stride forward.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah,
2,
he is.
3,
Look
4.
at the strength, though. Look at that.
Yep, he's drawn a foul. The ref.
He's
Fair play to
play
the
on.
ref.
Yep, now he'll blow. Again, you know what? Great play by the ref.
Yes.
Great play.
And he's pulled it back.
Yes. Yeah. He's probably getting it in the air from a lot of people, but he's done his job well there.
I see. Today, Ash.
Yes.
Shaqiri's birthday.
It is.
Is that Shaqiri the
Ex-Liverpool
player?
It is Shaqiri the player.
Not Shaqiri the singer.
No, that's Shakira.
Oh, is it?
It's a Shaqiri.
Oh, sorry. Cool.
Yeah.
You got more upset then that
Yeah.
I got her name wrong
But
than the sugar.
the-
Do you like Shaqiri the singer? Sorry.
That was
That was dangerous.
it was dangerous. Yeah,
That was dangerous.
I thought no, not on her.
Another corner to
But
win.
yeah, Shaqiri's birthday. He's turning 30 today.
30.
30 today.
He's a wonderful player.
He
on the
was.
ball.
He didn't
Well, he's-
really
isn't
have
he?
a long. Sorry.
He didn't have a long career at Liverpool.
He didn't have a long career. He played 45 games, 7 goals. But you know, if you look back at his previous history, playing for Inter Milan, Barcelona,
He's been
and
to
then
some top clubs.
yeah, then he went to Stoke.
Hey,
What a
he
break.
don't get more glamorous than that,
He
does it?
doesn't,
And
does
I'm
he?
not knocking for anybody who's
another
up.
great corner.
up.
And
Oh,
Freddie's there again.
Picked it up. Yeah, I don't want to knock Stoke in any way, shape or form, but
No.
going from some of the places that Shaqiri's lucky to have played into
Exactly.
Stoke on a Tuesday night, I know where I'd rather be, Ash.
Exactly. I know where you'd rather be. You'd rather be here commentating.
I'd rather be here.
Watford. Yeah.
Watford.
But yeah, no, he had a good career. Another one.
And he
I'll
had
say-
fantastic, sorry.
Yeah,
He had fantastic calves.
He did, didn't he? He did.
Goodness me, what calves they were.
But again,
Wow.
another-
Yeah, you can look at me. I'm comfortable with that guy.
Another player.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
He did.
Yep.
Did you
did.
know? He was into livestock.
He was.
He liked keeping livestock, so I'm going to rephrase that.
Are you talking a load of bull now?
As it happens. As it happens.
Another birthday today was. Do you know Dean Kiley, the ex
Yes.
Republic of Ireland goalkeeper?
It rings a bell, I was going to say, yeah. Is
Yeah.
it how old is he?
Over 70. And
What?
he's still coaching Crystal Palace. He's a goalkeeper coach at Crystal Palace.
He ain't over 70.
He is.
Not a chance, Ash. Not a chance.
No,
Oh,
he's-
you got a big
he's,
birthday coming up, Ash, haven't you? You got a big birthday coming up, have you?
Sorry, we've got interference here in the sound.
Sorry, we've broken up at the mention of Ash's
are.
birthday.
No, he was born in 1970, Dean Kiley.
Was he?
So yeah.
Yeah?
So
Was he a Gemini? You know a lot about him.
October. I didn't look into that much though.
But we're
Hang on, Dean Kiley was born in 1970.
I believe so.
And he's got a 70th birthday.
No, he's not 70. I was only running up. How long do we have now left?
That's right. No. That's right.
Right. So
I don't know where you've got this stopwatch, Gal, but it's throwing me right out, mate. Hold on, he's through. There's a chance here. I don't think. Oh my God. Oh my dear. There's a third chance. Can we close that down? Oh, Freddie,
well done,
thank you,
Freddie.
my days.
I have to say that we've run out of superlatives.
Yes, I think you're right.
We have. What can we say?
I don't want
What
to be.
else is
I
there
don't
to
want to
say
be a
about
negative Nelly, but
No.
he does not deserve to be on the losing side
He doesn't,
in
does
any
he?
way, shape,
He
or
doesn't.
form. That for me is, and I know we've got a long way to go, Ash, but it's
fantastic.
been one of the best goalkeeping performances
There's
I've
a
seen
chance
from
we're in
any
chance
player
here.
in a long time.
Josh holding it up.
Rosh is coming to him.
He is.
Cash is making a nice movement. Oh, we can
Rosh
drive
is-
in. Can we draw? That's a great ball
that's a great
across.
ball. Oh, that's
But
where
can
you
we
just
get a
need to
little snap?
tap in. Someone
Don't
there on the
lose
back
ball
post.
now. Don't lose the ball now.
Great play.
So Jamie's gone central. Royal's gone. He's got a lovely drop of the shoulder.
has, hasn't
Jamie.
he? He has.
He's got a box of tricks. Oh, unlucky.
We're still,
Oh,
got the
I
ball.
thought Arthur
We're
picked
still
it up.
fighting for it.
But we don't want him to catch us
Macca,
on the
what
counter.
ball was
Well
that?
done, you,
Macca,
lovely
what
ball.
a ball across
Lovely.
the
Lovely.
5 yard,
You
6
could-
yard area.
yes.
That was
That's where you want
begging
it.
someone to tap that in.
That's where you want it.
I know.
So
Great
is it
ball.
National Angel Food Cake Day? Ash?
Yes.
Yeah.
USA. I believe it's a USA incentive.
Is it? So can you explain more about that for me, mate? Because I'm quite genuinely
I
interested.
have to
in
now.
that.
You ask me.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
It's an annual celebration.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it's held out on the 10th of October.
On the 10th of October. Yep. Yep.
Um,
Which is today.
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 First time it was held was in the year 1870. Gary, you remember that, wasn't
1870.
he?
That was the same day that.
Gary, you remember that?
Yeah, Gary.
Trying to make your mum.
Oh, see.
God, we've gone back to the 1980s there. The mum gags are coming out.
It's very unfortunate, isn't it? We have to go down to that level
It
of
is. It's stooping low.
stooping low, isn't
Desperate.
it?
Would you say desperate?
Huh? I apologise to my family who are listening. Yeah. I'll
apologise
send
as
you.
well,
I'll
they
send
won't
you. I'll send you Gary's address later. Yeah.
Because we are now related.
Looking at you, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's a great turn. He's got a shot. Oh, unlucky, but he done well to get the turn and the shot off there, Ash, for me. And it's on target. Again, watch that bounce. Lucas straight in. Well read, Lucas. Great strength. And he. Oh, bit of hot potato. Man coming in front. Well done, Lucas. Well done, Lucas. Brilliant,
strength.
Lucas.
That's another
I think
ball.
the ref will
Nope.
pull that back because
It's not
Lucas
gone.
just followed through a little bit there.
So how long we got left now, Macca, to play?
Well, my stopwatch has gone completely
It has,
top-top.
hasn't it?
So, 9 minutes left. That has flown by, hasn't it?
It has flown by.
Have you enjoyed yourself this morning, Ash?
I have. I mean,
Afternoon, sorry. Not the
has.
It was the afternoon, but
good header by Cash. Nice
it-
take.
Oh, he's let that play because I don't. That ain't handball. I know it's contentious these days. You think it was? I don't.
Whether he fell on it or it was another ball, they're trying to break the back.
It'd be a
foot.
great morning. We get a
nice.
result out of this, Ash, wouldn't it?
It would. We would nick it. I'll be honest with you. It would be a steal.
Yes.
If we were
At this moment in
you
time,
know,
yes.
no doubt about it.
It is. It is. But if we could just get a chance.
That's a good ball through.
Yes.
Unlucky, no one running onto that.
Jamie's just got something in the
Yeah.
face there. Maybe a bit of that rubber crumb that we spoke about. He's either poking the eye or a bit of that rubber crumb's gone into
Yeah.
it. So. Ooh.
Oh, Samir's still on. Sorry.
Samir's come back on.
He's come back on.
Oh, that's a dangerous ball if Ben doesn't.
It's a bit of pace,
He's
isn't
going to
it?
hit that on the bounce. Oh,
That's unfortunate.
it is unfortunate, but I think it was only a matter of time.
It was. I'll be honest with you, they've been knocking on the door for a long time.
But we've got time to turn this around. We've got the
We
quality
have.
on the pitch to be able to turn it around.
We have.
Boys need to pick themselves up. They need to pick themselves up. You know?
There's only so much Freddie has done though to keep it out.
Yeah,
And
there's
what
only so
we
much.
could say is if it weren't for Freddie, it could easily be 4 or 5 nil.
Yeah, I think-
Easily.
yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
So, no.
But
I think the ref was just saying 12 minutes.
Is that what he said?
I think I heard him say 12 minutes.
So plenty of time.
Yeah, so there is plenty of time.
Just need to be positive. We
It
need
is,
to.
yeah.
Everything now needs to be a problem to Welwyn. Drive forward, play forward,
That's good
pass
one by
forward.
Samir. Look at the pace. That's
That's what he's good at, isn't it?
he is.
And
That's a great ball. No, he's
not
putting up the
offside, I
flag.
didn't
I don't
think.
think he was
I did not
offside.
think
I
he
do
was
not think he
offside
was
there.
offside there.
I didn't think he was offside in any way, shape or form.
I didn't think so either. I'll be honest with you.
But-
I was looking along the line of play, but look,
He's coming
is
over
he?
to have a word.
let's have a look.
I think he was
He's
offside.
going to ask what
but-
number he thought was
Yeah,
offside. 'cause
he's
I
going
don't
to
think
say
anyone
Jamie. He's
of
going to
them
say the
were.
49 because he's the one that picked the ball up, and nobody else touched the ball, Ash.
I think he's
But-
saying he's coming back from an
He's-
offside position.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Heads up, boys.
But still, we went forward, Ash. So let's build
We
on
did.
that as a positive.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Boys, you got
that's what he's
focus
saying.
right now,
He's
come on.
coming back from offside. But again, I
beg to
think that's
differ.
harsh.
Hey.
Yeah, I do.
Let's
But,
move forwards.
You know, move forward.
So you're going to be watching the game tonight, the Nations final, UEFA Nations League final. It's France, Spain tonight. That should be a cracking
Yeah.
game. You're not going to watch that? That should be a great game, to be honest with you.
I don't tend to watch them.
Strictly condensing results.
Is that on tonight, Gal? Is it? Is it a final?
Two of them will be. One of them will be going out.
Will they?
They all danced last night.
Is it a dance-off?
Cash try and go across to this.
Have you ever had a dance-off, Gal? Oh, he's a good first touch from the.
Yes,
In the
Welwyn players.
1980s.
that's a good cross.
That's dangerous. It's another
Oh,
save.
we're lucky
But
they
he
didn't
got
get good
free,
contact.
Yeah, didn't get a good contact.
Yeah, he didn't get good contact at all. We were lucky there.
I think I said last week, Ash, sorry, we'll come back to the Strictly in a minute, Gal, but I think I said last week that kids don't get much heading practice
No,
these
you
days
didn't,
because
did
of
you?
the,
Yeah.
the change in the rules of heading guidance and what have you kind of
Yeah,
thing. And you
yeah.
can really notice, I think.
He does. Oh, great challenge, Samir.
Yeah, so
Break-off play.
So, Gal, Strictly, what is it? There's 2 voted off tonight, is there?
Yeah, what happens is the two pairs with the lowest votes have to do a dance off.
Oh, have you got a favourite in there at the moment? Favourite pairing?
I quite like Dan and his partner.
Right, okay. That means nothing. Well, we're all for encouraging that.
I think we might be in the last 7-8 minutes to go, probably.
Yeah,
well,
I think you're
well,
right,
There's no
Ash.
point in looking at any of our stopwatches.
Maybe-
Ref's got something else.
Maybe we could get a mug.
Just that one break.
Maybe we can mug 'em.
One moment.
Football.
One moment.
That's one moment. You're
That's
exactly
all it
right,
takes.
mate.
Do they deserve a 1-0 lead?
Oh, yeah. We
I
can't
think so.
deny that. I'll be honest with you.
But hold on, we've got a dangerous breaking play here. If Jamie
Pull-
can find a
pull the ball
royal,
out, pull the
he's
ball
found
out.
him. He's found him well, and he's found her. Oh,
that's it. Right.
oh, what a save from there! Yes, it's in. It's not. That's over. That is over. Yes, that has crossed the line. That has crossed the line.
Their lineo's giving it.
And he
The
has given it.
linesman.
And fair play to
I've
the
got
lino.
to
He put his
give-
flag up.
Yes.
That is
That
very
is
sportsmanship.
brilliant. Jamie's
great
got the
sportsmanship by the
equaliser,
lino.
but
But
great
yeah,
play from
great
Leverstock.
play.
We just said,
Great
Ash.
play.
Sorry, I've gone all octave.
No,
I've gone
that's
all
fine.
excited.
That's
I'm on
fine.
helium.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
That was a good
Jamie's
goal.
first goal of the season?
That's his fourth, mate.
Fourth. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for keeping up, girl.
There's 5 players. There's 5 players on 3 goals. So he's just.
Like Ash said, I don't want to get too much too much.
No, I don't.
As you can see, Gal's really into his football.
He is, isn't he? Yeah.
That's Jamie's fourth for the season.
And you know what? We might nick this game.
Oh, just nothing silly now.
Exactly.
So let them in.
Yeah,
Ash.
exactly.
I know we can get, but send it.
I would.
There you go. Give them an issue. Give them a problem. They might now. But he's a good player, the 18.
He is a good player.
He's a good player.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a bit of a
let's
bibble,
get it down.
but
Let's get
bit
it
of a
down.
bobble.
Let's get it down. Oh,
There,
see,
there.
we
Oh,
can't be doing something like that
There
far.
you go. Seamus has deflected him wide,
He is.
but he sent a dangerous ball
Freddie's
in.
got
Freddie
it.
watching
Freddie's
that all
got
the
it.
way.
Freddie's got it.
So will your family be watching this, Ash? Will they be
They
watching
will.
your debut?
They will be watching debut.
Are they proud of you, do you reckon?
He's taking too long. He's taking too long on that, I believe. But yeah, even if no one's.
Oh no, that's a 1v1 snapshot in. Oh, great defending.
Well done, Seamus.
That is a great bit of defending. So
Yeah, I agree with Lee. Even though there's no one to pass to, you can't be sitting on the ball that long.
No,
you can't be. Not in that position.
No,
And,
you
and that's, unfortunately, that's the problem the defenders have, is that you can make a mistake up front. And it's not a mistake really. It's just a.
You get away with mistakes up front.
But
You do.
at the back, you
Keeper
can't
and-
switch
keeper
off.
and defender, you don't.
You can't switch off.
No,
you
you
can't
can't.
switch off. And
you can't switch off for a moment. You're right. Exactly right. There's a free head.
yes, right. That's
Right.
bit of
So,
play.
Ash, are you happy to have a word with Gal about the unofficial man of the match? Because we're getting to that stage where I think we need to decide the unofficial man
I'll
of
be
the match.
honest with you. If Jamie
I
gets
know we
another,
know, but if you can have a word with.
if Jamie gets another,
Oh, well, I think we know who's man of the match. I think
Okay,
even
let's-
Jamie would
let's-
admit,
Joe, get control.
no matter what, now he could probably score 3 or 4, and I think
They could do.
I think we know. Do you want to have a word with Gal? Yeah, go on.
let's just see this bit of play go out of play first. Again, they're hitting the ball up there quite a lot, aren't
It's
they?
getting a bit backwards and
It
forwards
is,
now,
isn't
Jamie's
it,
used
now?
his body well there,
Yeah,
but
they're
again,
not
the
picking their
18
passes now, are they?
is-
Look, you can tell. They just.
Well, it's come
So
out.
Raul- if Raul can hold on to it.
Referee's pulled that. He's straight
Yeah,
to the
well
whistle.
done. Yeah, let's have this break and let's talk to Gary. Gary, back to you.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Obvious question. I'm not saying there's an obvious answer, but we're going back to the unofficial man of the match for you.
Yeah, it's been a completely different second half, that is for sure. And I quite look forward to tomorrow, looking back at all the play again to see how many goals Freddie has actually saved our team from. I reckon it's around 9.
I would say that's a good shout.
And on that call, I'm going to offer unofficial man of the match to Freddie, and he thoroughly deserves it.
He does. Macca? Look
I completely disagree,
Yeah,
to be honest
I
with
don't-
you. I think it's a shocking decision, and,
I
and
was-
it shows Gary's lack of footballing knowledge, surely.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree anymore.
Could you?
I
Really?
couldn't agree anymore.
Really?
And
It
I
was
think
just-
anybody, and I think if we went and spoke to their coaching staff, I think they would agree.
It's
sorry,
a real mistake by their player at the back.
They would agree as
That's
well.
pressure. That's the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, going 1-0 up, thinking they will cruise it, maybe 2-0
Yes.
to now under.
It was it's really daft things, because I know we say in football a lot, Ash, but a great time to score a goal. It's always a great time.
Always
to score
a great
a goal.
time.
But
Always a great
as
time.
an equaliser, that's a great time, because
It
you're
is,
not
isn't it?
deflated. You're not letting
No.
it get on you
And
at
it
the
gives
time.
you, yeah, and it gives you time to maybe go and get that second as well.
Yeah.
That's a great header by Lucas again. Samir's fighting in there. I thought that was a free kick, to be honest. He's pulling. Welwyn Garden sitting on the break again. Oh, that's a great block by Seamus again. Great work. Last couple of minutes to go.
Right, even though there's a little while to go, Paul, just to make you aware, the unofficial man of the match has gone to Freddie. How does that make you feel?
Thank you very much. Very proud, very proud. He's done well. He kept the side in it. They got one past him, but the boys responded really well. And within 1 or 2 minutes, we was level. And now we're actually playing probably some of our better football of the day.
We said the same, and we might. You never know.
Could
And
sneak
that
it.
is down. That is down to the. And I don't use the word lightly, Paul. Down to Freddie's heroics in goal.
He certainly kept them in it for most of the game when, for 70, 80 minutes we've been under major pressure.
He's got a chance.
Jamie's
He's got
in
a
there.
chance. Yes! It's a goal!
Jamie gets his. What did I say to you 2 minutes
Now,
ago?
man
Let's
of the
hold the man of the match.
Paul, we're changing man of the match. No, I'm joking.
Yes. Thank you for your time. Let's go to Jamie's dad. Oh, there you are.
Sorry, hold on, yeah. Sorry, Paul. So, look,
Fantastic for Jamie.
let's not lose focus of why we're 2-1 up. We're 2-1 up because of the boys' tenacity as a team, as a squad, as a group, down to some outstanding management decisions, in my opinion, that tweaks, but the heroics of Freddie Burrows, would you not say?
Well, yeah, he's been superb today, and what I like there, he's run from goal to the other goal to celebrate the goal with the rest of his teammates. It shows how much it means to him.
Yeah, it's lovely to see, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
lovely to see. Could you have run that far? Having seen you...
I probably couldn't have walked that far, actually.
Yeah, I did see you. Oh, sorry, Paul, just as we've got a little snapshot there. Freddie watched that all the way. Yeah, having seen you in the Aussie tournament, I know about your running. We're going to finish on that. But please, today, I think Freddie deserves the accolades, and you must be exceptionally proud with Janine of Freddie's performance. Outstanding. Well done.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's been brilliant game to watch. Yeah, love it. And Henry's winning as well.
Don't get better than that then.
Yeah.
What's the score there, bud?
He's winning 4-0, and he scored, I think, the second goal of that 4.
So celebrations in the Burrows household this yeah, you're going to break out the Chinzano in the hot tub? Fair play.
Have a little shandy.
Oh, a little lager shandy. Happy days. Fair play. Treat yourself to a little lager shandy. You know, fair play. Just going to have a quick word with Paul, Sid's dad. Wanted to say something, I think.
Oh, it's been a funny game, isn't it? Been a funny game.
You all right, Jimmy? Funny old game.
It's a funny old game. No,
He's going to give that, isn't he, Paul?
yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Not long ago now, though, is it?
Not long to go. On my watch, we've played 3 days, 2 minutes. But I think there's literally down to a couple of minutes now.
Freddie's been awesome, don't he?
Oh.
Absolutely awesome.
But I've got to be honest, I know Ash made a comment. Your performance, ball boy, one of the best ball boys I've ever seen. You were like a pig sniffing out truffles. The way you went for that ball. And sorry if you heard the rustling in the background, but that's Ash eating again. Yes, if his family are listening, that's his 15th Battenberg cake. It's quite phenomenal.
Again?
And the only person I've seen him eat more impressively than that, to be honest. He's fair play to the captain of Welwyn. Fair play to the captain of Welwyn. Well done, young man. That's great to see.
Wasn't it? Straight in his face.
I think it was his chest.
Was it chest?
Yes,
yeah.
I think so.
He did well though to keep.
Do you want to have a break on the mic and get that Battenberg down your gullet? If we could watch that, it's quite impressive.
It's just the excitement of
The only
second
person
goal.
I've eaten more impressive than that is Martin, without a shadow of a doubt. And love it. Is he here? We've just got to ride this out. One thing that I'm passionate about, Ash, is the word game management.
Yeah.
You've got a 2-1 lead from nowhere, should we say? Can I say that?
Oh, good header.
To this stage of the game, we've just got to ride it out. Well
Exactly.
done from
Now, are you
Joe
saying
and
we should go
Ryle.
5 at the
There's
back?
Patrick Vieira again. I think we just need to send the ball forward. Any opportunity
Yeah,
now.
I was thinking the same
Any
thing.
opportunity,
Just send it forward.
get the ball forwards.
Yeah.
There.
See,
See,
a bit
oh,
over the top might, over the top. Put pressure on them.
Make them turn.
Make them turn.
'em
Exactly.
turn.
Gives us, again, that's breathing space at the back.
I know Tim has turned since he's been watching Strictly.
That's a good decision. Sorry, say that again.
No, I said Tim has turned since he's been watching Strictly.
Oh, really?
Since he's become a Strictly fan, yeah. Yeah. What a lovely group of parents we've got. Lovely ladies. There was a comment, I think, put around about a cheerleading group. There was a mention of a mum's cheerleading group setting up, which I know you're quite passionate about, aren't you, Ash?
Am I? No, I don't think so. I know.
That's
that
a lovely
came from
layoff,
Paul,
and this is a
we
dangerous
have to say.
position. Oh, don't make a challenge, don't make a challenge. Great challenge, no, great save. Oh, that's a
Freddie.
match-winning save.
Don't make a challenge. Great challenge.
No,
Yeah.
And Freddie's hurt,
Oh, I
but
think
that
he's
is
got-
a match-winning
He's
save.
got a match-winning save, isn't
That's
it?
a match-winning save. That is a match-winning save. That really is. But yeah, I think I was making the defender not to make a challenge because we was in from a
think
behind
just in case you get a penalty
position.
away.
You know, and sorry if I did go an octave higher. I went a bit Mickey Mouse there, to be honest with you. You know.
Macca, these last 5-6 minutes seemed a long time. I thought
I've aged.
I've aged. And I honestly, like you're saying, it does feel like you played this for 3 days now, the match. I would just love to hear that whistle go.
I
I'll
would
be
love
honest
to
with
hear
you.
that whistle. There we
That's
go.
a good-
That's
See?
a great ball. That's a great ball because it's not. The keeper's got something to do. The keeper's got something to do.
I'm surprised he kept it in, the keeper.
He's ran a tremendous amount there. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what people expect. Jamie's just trying to break him up a little bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
There can't be long left now, Ash.
Yes,
Oh, just send
that's it.
Oh, there's a follow through for there, but the ref's let that play. But where's he got the ball? Good decision from the ref. He was talking that through.
He said keep going. He lets the players know what's the reason he's let it go, etc. So
We
it's
don't want that
good.
nervousness to transfer from the touchline onto the pitch, do we? There can't be long left now. Sid's going off and making way for Shay. Sid's had a great game.
Game management, sorry. Oh yeah, he has.
go on,
He has
buddy.
a great.
Yeah,
they've
game
all put it.
management.
But game management, like, would you now go 4 at the back with the sweeper or 5 at the back flat?
That was a handball, but Jamie's working back. Jamie's worked exceptionally
He
hard
has,
there.
hasn't he?
Forwards. That's dangerous now. But look at Lucas. Look at Lucas Giorgio there.
You know, the amount of times these centre backs have come across and helped out is phenomenal.
read it well,
They've
haven't they?
not only had to worry about their own positioning.
Yes.
They
From
thought,
the first
okay, let's
whistle
take
they've
that
done.
risk.
Yeah.
Let's go across.
Yeah.
And hope it.
Yep. From the first whistle, it looks like we've got an injury. UV making way.
Oh,
Who's
and
had
by
a
the way, while
great
you
game.
were, Samir's was injured as well.
You got your mouth full of Battenberg as well, haven't you? I just went to go to Ash to say, what was he saying? And, that's a
That's a good header.
That's an important header. We don't want any freebies now
Get
because
our foot through this.
as daft as it sounds,
Come on, boys!
that's a cheeky shot. Freddie again. We've just got to put
I'll
some
be honest,
distance
we
on
need
that.
to. We do.
Yeah,
We do.
We've got to put some distance
We
on
do.
that.
What?
Yeah,
And you think it's just take the pressure off yourselves.
So now it looks like everybody's going back because
Oh,
they've
I
got
thought
no
the
choice.
keeper
I
might
thought
be
the
coming
keeper
up
was
as
coming
well.
back, but we need to get there. If we're going to do it, we need to get there quick. But we can't let any free heads, and that's the one thing I've noticed from the last 3 corners that Welwyn have had is a free head.
Free head. And that number 18 is
Listen,
dangerous.
and they put
Let's
a,
get it
that's a
away.
great ball. That's
Well done, Freddie.
That's great.
Well
hands from
done, Freddie.
Fred.
Great
That
hands.
is
Great hands.
Especially,
And do you know-
especially Ash. Especially
I think-
on the twist. Especially on the twist. Oh, Lucas again. Lucas Giorgio. And yep, Paul's off. Paul, you going for that?
No, he's talking about this ball.
Not now, I'll find out that they're not our balls.
Did you not realise?
No.
Oh, Freddie's come. He's made that
Well
decision.
done, Freddie. Look at that. Look at that. Edge of area. Edge of area. The reading of that is just
The
beautiful.
one thing, the one thing we discussed, Ash,
Relax.
Yeah.
as goalkeepers, was you make a decision, you stick with your decision.
it,
If you
exactly.
decide to go, go. You know.
Right, take it to the corner. Take it to the corner. Well done.
we got a chance?
Well done.
I think he's going for goal. I've got to be honest. I think we're going for goal.
They are.
Is he
Don't blame
called
them.
offside?
Back
No.
post.
It looks like no. Jamie's now gone to the corners.
clever.
Look.
See, that's-
that's
see-
a free kick for me.
Yeah. And you know what? Jamie's really good at that.
He's very
And
intelligent.
I don't mean it in a bad way, but that is
No, I think it's a
intelligent
I
football.
think it's a
Intelligent
compliment.
football.
I think it's a
He knows
compliment.
what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Free corner, really.
And now look, there's a bit of a melee that's going to happen. Oh, he's yes.
There we
Sorry,
have
Ash.
it, Mac. There we have it.
There we have
Now,
it.
I'll be honest with you. Respect to the other team.
Yes.
They gave it their all. Did we nick it?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yes. But
But
final
that's that
score:
luck. That's the luck you were talking about.
Welwyn Garden City 1, Leverstock Green 2.
And 2 great goals by Jamie.
2 great goals. Great performance as a
It
squad.
was,
They
it was.
didn't let.
They
the,
didn't give up, even though it looked like they might run away with it 5-0, 6-0.
Okay, so hopefully, Ash, we can have a word with the unofficial man of the match and the double goal scorer.
Double goal scorer.
Which would be
Fantastic.
nice, wouldn't it?
It would be, it would be.
So hopefully they'll make their way over to us. But how have you enjoyed it today, Ash?
I thought it's been fantastic. I'll
Yeah?
be honest with you. Yeah. It's
Tired?
always nice to have a fellow commentator on the same level as well.
Do you feel tired? Do you feel exhausted? Or?
No, I don't, to be
I'm not
honest.
surprised it's all in
I was
place.
just a bit of anxiety at the end, wanted the whistle to go. I'll be honest with you. I wanted that 2-1 win.
It took a
and
long
if you're
time,
4-0
that,
up, you want it to go in another half an hour. But I'll be honest with you, the boys, you know what, they did deserve that.
Yes.
They did. I'm not saying because, you know, they had many more chances, but they kept fighting. They kept believing. And that's the difference.
Do you know what I'm going to say, Ash?
Yeah.
Is after the fight of yesterday, Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury's had his own mental health problems.
He has.
Something that
He
we
has.
spoke about
Yeah,
earlier.
we did.
But the interview that he gave after that fight, anybody should listen to.
Yeah.
And one of the things that he never give in.
You don't. You
Never
never
give
give
in.
in.
Keep going, keep
Yeah.
believing, keep
do.
pushing forwards.
And
the boys did that, didn't they?
They did. They did. They kept believing in themselves. And the other beauty of it is, I don't know about you, but I never heard one bit of negativity between the players for each other. No shouting at each other, no blaming, no, they just got on with it. The centre-back would come across and cover, and I'll openly, a few times when, you know, the ball should have been played long, it wasn't, and they've come across and they've covered and they've got on with the game. And that's fantastic. That's
14, 15 years of age.
I know, 14 years of age.
Look at the intelligence of the players.
Exactly. I wonder if they get it through their parents.
Well, Jamie's definitely not got it from me.
No? Okay.
No, I'd like to say he has. He has.
But no, look, and the other thing I've noticed this season is we've let the players get on with it. Build yourselves up through the management, not through what we're saying on the touchline. And I think that's really important.
You've got to make their own
decisions. Make their own decisions. Yeah, they're not 7, 8 years old anymore. They've come a long way. They're playing at a high level. And you just have to believe they know what they're doing.
Freddie's going to come off that pitch buzzing, isn't he?
He will be.
From
he will
that
be.
goalkeeper.
And
but
fair play.
And then he's got himself a cheeky little voucher, very kindly, again, donated from Fat Robot TV.
Really? That's really good.
And a lovely trophy, blow-up trophy that he gets, you know, which is fantastic to see.
Delighted for the boys, actually, to be fair. They were disappointed at half-time. We didn't play great in the first half. We lost a little bit of our identity. But I think second half, just the hard work sort of overruled. And I think we deserved it in the end. Freddie, massive shout-out. But also all the boys down the spine. Again, Arthur was superb last week. I don't think he lost a challenge in the middle today. And 2 centre-halves were solid as well, against a tough front three for their side.
And myself and Ash, we discussed on the camera about yourself, Adam. For someone so young to take responsibility and to progress the boys the way you've done, you must take great pride within yourself, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about, but you must take some credit.
No, 100%. And days like today I reap the rewards for it. But the boys know that even though they're all happy and smiling now, that they've got a long way to go, and we're still progressing week on week. But I'll leave you with you.
Thank you, well done. Thank you for everything you're doing, Adam. So, as we can see on the camera, we've got the, I would say, on a normal event, Ash, the match winner.
Yeah.
But we've got both match winners.
We have, haven't we? We have.
I'm going to go to Jamie first, okay? If you're all right with that, Fred? Yeah. Jamie, 2 goals, match-winning performance. How do you feel?
Very happy. I'm just, when 1-0 down, I thought we might not bounce back, but we showed a lot of fight to get back in the game.
2 goals. Yeah. Is there anybody you would like to dedicate those 2 goals to?
My family.
Oh, fair play to you, because you've worked exceptionally hard on your own game, and we know how hard it is to be that front runner. But the goals, the quality of the goals, the quality of the movement, you take great pride in that. I know it's something that you've worked hard on. Is that one area of the game that you think you've addressed and addressed well?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jamie. Let's not move around. So, Ash, would you like to have a few words with Freddie?
Freddie, congratulations first.
Thank you.
I honestly don't know where to start. You just one save after another, and there was a time where 20 minutes in they could have been easily 5-0 up. How did you read the game? How did you find the game?
Well, I just saw every time balls in through behind. And I kept telling the defence, but that one goal they broke through, and it was just front post, and it just went in. But everything else I covered, I think. So.
Yeah. And another thing I noticed today, you were reading the game fantastic from the back, which is so important, and it helps the defence so much. So your vocal aspects of the game were great today. Is that something you've been taught as you've been going along this season with your individual coaching, and obviously with Maka here as well?
Yeah, I've been told from young, but I started off just silent, but then as I've got into higher leagues, I've started stepping it up. So.
Right, okay.
So, the unofficial man of the match, if we could get Jamie to give it to Freddie, the unofficial man of the match, very tight, very close, but to you, Freddie, very well deserved.
Well done, Freddie. Well deserved.
Very, very proud of you. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well, Ash, that's the end of it.
It's been a pleasure.
Been a wonderful afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the first one as well, commentary. And I mean, you're a natural at it.
Well, no, just yourself. I think we all are.
I think we enjoyed it immensely. It's nice to win.
As we say, as we tidy up here, massive credit to Gary. Exceptionally hard work on that camera again today.
It's very hard to stand there and just
full
move it left to right.
Full credit, to the camera.
Yes.
And the person that works the camera and everything that he does behind the camera and behind the scenes. Wonderful day's football. Final score: Welwyn Garden City 1, Leverstock Green 2.
Well done, Leverstock.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.